Hello there, and welcome to It's not Natural One. It's the Mitten. Hey everybody, it's me, James Arano. I'm DMing this time. Let's see what happens. I am joined here by some marvelous people. We have Amy, we have Tiana, we have Julie, and we have Kelly. And behind the scenes, we have Thomas rocking the hardware. All right. Before we jump into this Mitten, we've got some announcements, and with announcements come sponsors. First of which, we have the Golden Biest. I do not have anything to hold up, but Tiana's got that wild side. Hopefully, in this quarantine, you're hoarding your Gordon. Yeah. That's the one I came up with on today's drive. So hoard that, Gordon. Yeah, and our other sponsor is Nord Games. Nord Games. They provide players supplementary cards and books to make your D&D 5e adventures even more epic. And they help us make our games more epic with the Luck Deck. I do not have one on me because...
Ooh, I got one here. So if you tell me what to pull, I'll pull it. I'll pull it real good.
And the way that works, for people who don't know how those work, if our players roll a d20, they get a luck card that will be beneficial to them. But if they roll a natural one, they give me a card which will be disadvantageous to them, because I can think of words. And yes, and that also brings us, due to cards, a giveaway from Gale Force 9. We're going to be giving a spell deck of the person's choice. It will be the entry later on.
What's the word?
And you'll put in the hashtag chaos. When that time arises, but not quite yet. Only one person per entry, everywhere in America or US and Canada, excluding Quebec, because Quebec.
They know what they did.
French Quebec. Canadian.
Actually, they don't. We interviewed somebody from Quebec, and he's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
How dare.
I don't know either. I just know they've got some incredible smoked meat.
Ooh.
Yes, they do. Yes, I believe that is everything. We did the beer, we did the cards, we did the Nords. So, that brings us...
So Thomas asked me to let everybody know that the Untitled podcast show, which sometimes has a title and sometimes doesn't, will be up whenever he gets around to it, i.e. after this show.
I literally saw a notification from YouTube that says it's up like a minute ago.
Okay. Oh, the hype train is coming, everybody. The hype train is coming. All right, so are we ready for the bits?
Oh, yes, the bits, please.
Okay. So the generosity of the Hef has given 2,500 to the players.
Thank you. Nice. Thank you. That's 5 for us?
Sure, if that maths out, sure.
I can math, really. I think it's 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then we have, the gold ones are coming out. Then Herbs has given 500 bits to the first person who rolls a 20.
On stream, James.
Well, if it was off stream, it'd still be Kelly.
I won. I did.
Should we just take that? Should we just retroactively take it?
It has been decreed by Tiana that it will be whoever rolls on stream first.
I'm sorry. When did I become the boss of this one?
Just now, in this episode.
Nope.
I'm going to send you the material right now. Have fun.
No, thank you.
All right, so then also Urban Mask has given 1,000 bits to the DM.
Thank you.
Shock.
Yep, exactly. And NGC has given 3,000 to the players.
Whoa!
Thank you.
Thank you, Seth. That's 6. 6 for us.
What? Calm the F down. He's like, new DM, new. God bless it. I can hear you.
All the way from where he is. You can hear him.
I can hear his voice. I'm not going to say Vandalay.
The more bits you give them, the more I get to try and kill them.
Oh.
Hang on, Herbs, is that Vandalay from Vandalay Industries? Okay, anyway. So the half, Kelly, 5,000 because yay, Kelly.
Hey, thanks, Half.
Yep. So how many is that? That's like 10.
That's 10, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really good to have Kelly back. I've missed her.
It is really good to be back. We'll see if I can remember how to do basic arithmetic.
I mean, if you can't, you'll be in good company. Erin can never remember.
I would say I am not hopeful.
Okay. J Matthews 85, also affectionately known as JD Matthews 85, has given 1,000 to the players.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I think that's it, Thomas, if I'm giving you the side eyeball. I have a what's happening? He's putting his finger to his head like he's thinking, because that's the official thinking face. Okay, we think so.
Okay.
So,
Just
so
you know.
how many do we have total at the moment?
So hang on a second. So where did that 500 go? 5, 11, 21, 23 for us, 23, possibly 24 for us if we get that 500 from
There we go.
Mask. And then James, whatever.
I get two. But yeah, so the way our inspiration works, if you are new to us here, if they spend 1 inspiration, they get to roll a D6, and add that to the roll, an attack or a skill roll or saving roll. And if they spend 2, they get to re-roll their D20s or re-roll just their D20s, skill or attack and all that jazz. And then if they spend 3, for this mitten, we've created a new mechanic called Blessings, where the gods of this campaign one-shot will bestow a blessing upon our players for a momentary effect to be used within combat. Because there will be a lot of combat. Yes.
Okay. And then also, what? I don't know. He said it's on Discord. Rav Starburner, though, gave 3 more to the players because not James.
and now you know how it feels, James.
It's okay. We still like this person.
I will just use it to kill them more. It's okay.
With your
okay.
2 little inspiration.
And that's all I'll need. That's all I'll need. Give them all to the players. I dare you. I dare you.
Challenge accepted, sir.
You heard him. Let's go.
Let's do this.
Yeah,
Do it.
All right. I believe that is everything. Yes. Okay. So buckle up, kids. We're gonna start this mitten.
Hang on, half. Oh, 2,500 to the players. Challenge accepted. Never mind. I thought for a second he was going to give it to James. I was like, get out. No, that's for us. Thank you.
5 more to us. Thank you. Thank you, Hef. We appreciate you.
Excellent. Perfect.
And the lighting on your face does not help you be any less ominous with that comment.
Yes, the lighting and the low angles.
I feel like you need to borrow one of my cats.
Drape it right over here.
That's where she belongs.
Yes.
One more, I promise. 50, 500.
All right, that stays there. Hey,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
We should be done now. I promise.
I have no faith in that actually being the truth.
I'm okay with it.
All right. Well, if there are more bits, they will come in when they come in. But for now, we shall begin this mitten. You start off in black. You hear the sound of trees rustling, wind blowing by, and a few birds twittering here and there. And you wonder why you're hearing all these sounds, but you don't see anything. Oh, because you have your eyes closed. You open your eyes, and you will see exactly what you heard. You will see trees and ever-expanding forest that surrounds you. Birds twittering by, the wind rustling in the trees. It's very picturesque, beautiful. Except for one thing that pierces outside of the forest. It seems impossibly far, therefore impossibly huge, a large black tower, black as the night sky. And if you look closely, it looks even as if there are stars twinkling within them. And this is one of the few things marring this picturesque scene, along with an octahedron shape just floating up in the sky, slowly rotating, black as the tower. And around that octahedron is a light blue ring of light. And as you can see, also revolving around it is the number 2000. And then, as if coming from the said octahedron, you hear a voice. Hello, participants. Welcome. Well, it is surprising to see so many people want to ascend the tower. It's it's what we strive here to do. We provide you the chance, the opportunity to achieve what you wish for, and, well, each one of you are here to get one step closer to a goal, a wish granted by the gods. It is fascinating, fascinating. And it's quite peculiar this time. We've had an unprecedented amount of participants come to us this time of year. 2,000 of you, in fact. We at the tower find that, it is a quite large tower, but it is, well, unfortunately, there is a capacity to how much we can hold. So, before we even get into the tower, let's do a bit of a culling, let's say. Your first task, before you even enter the tower, is drop down these numbers to 1,000 within an hour. Failure to do so, and no one gets to enter the tower. How about that? All right. In 3, 2, 1. And as if a veil is drawn up from your eyes, the sound is gone. The wind is gone. And you just have the ever-expanding forest in front of you. Kelly, could you introduce your character for us?
Yes, her name is Laura Toscobble. I am a halfling and a warlock.
Excellent. And as Laura, what is your first move?
I guess I will kind of take a look around at my compatriots.
Oh, there is no one around you.
Oh, it's just us.
Just
you. Solo. Okay.
Amongst the forest.
Can I still see the tower?
Yes, the tower is still there.
I guess I'm just going to kind of shrug and start strolling off towards the tower.
Start strolling off to the tower. Excellent. So as Laura makes her way across the tower, you keep walking, and almost as if you were walking alongside a wall, it just drops, and you see another figure, almost as if magically appears. Amy, could you introduce your character?
Certainly, darling. I'm Cheddar McCheesy, purveyor of fine cheeses. How do you do?
Wow.
And I am a tabaxi, and I'm quite handsome. As one can see, I am quite fine, finely dressed as well. I'm fantastic. Hello, darling. So what is all of this? I'm not fully understanding exactly the numbers in this whole game. I mean, is this like canasta or perhaps baccarat? I mean, I did not bring my funds in order to be gambling so much.
I don't know what either of those are, but these are trees.
I see then. A nature lover. Understood.
You've seen trees before, right?
Shall we? And then I just sort of motion to very gentlemanly to the tower.
I'm gonna kind of look and take a couple steps to the side and then keep walking forward. Just like a little more than arm's length away.
Appropriate social distancing. Well done.
Thank you. Yes. Approximately 2 halflings.
Yes. Well, as Cheddar McCheesy and Laura make their way to the tower and they keep walking towards the tower, it seems like it's never getting any closer. Could you, either one of you, roll a perception check for me?
Perhaps.
I know. That remains to be seen.
We will see.
That's an excellent question. Can we?
Yeah. What shall I be adding to the 7 here? Perhaps the 6 for the total of 11s.
Wait, 7 plus
7
6?
plus 6 is 7 plus 6 is 13.
Fantastic, darling. You know my intelligence is an 8.
All of us have low intelligence, I think.
Oh, geez. I know. I'm like, sorry, I'm still learning roll 20.
Not that low.
Intelligence,
Or perception.
perception.
We're just talking about how fabulously small die.
I can't figure out roll 20, you guys. I'm sorry.
No worries, no worries.
Use dice.
Oh man, 2.
A 2. Okay. Well, Cheddar McCheesy was able to roll high enough to notice that another figure shaped oddly human, but when they look at the features, it's slightly different. Julie, could you introduce your character?
Oh, yes. Hello. I'm Castoria. I'm a bard of quite renown. Actually, I'm a Yanti, snake-like, slithery.
Start scooting closer to the tabaxi.
I was kind of like, that's a hand, right?
Oh, yes. So, are you going to the tower?
We are, in fact, going to the tower. Would you care to join us?
Sure. Let's go.
Perhaps a drink for my compatriots, as I pull out my flask and offer it on both sides.
Bring out the flask and the backup flask.
Exactly. One of these. I don't know what's in either. There you go.
Oh, a sip would be so nice.
I have already grabbed it real fast and I'm already going for it.
It is a stressful situation you are in, Laura. And as you three continue to walk towards the tower, the trees just keep going. It's as if they're asymmetrical and there really isn't a pattern to them, but it just keeps on going. And then almost magically, a figure pops up behind you. Tiana, could you introduce your character?
Certainly. I am Roscoe Bungaby. I am a human male, fairly tall, reasonably tall, 5'10", and move. I come up behind the three in front of me, and it was sort of a loping, ambling pace, just taking them in, sizing them up, deciding they're probably not enough of a difficulty to bother with at the moment, and sort of clear my throat from behind them and let them know that I'm there.
Well, hello to you, sir. I did not see you there. Quite inauspicious that you decided to sneak up upon us.
Jump up in the air and duck around Mr. McCheesy and just hide.
My apologies. I did not intend to startle you.
Yeah, it was kind of rude.
It was not my intent. I was dropped in rather surprisingly.
So on your way to the tower as well?
Of course, aren't we all?
Yes.
Shall we continue, or would you rather I move away somewhat?
No, please do. So James, I heard you've got to get the numbers down.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you look up at the dodecahedron or octahedron, excuse me, you will see the numbers slowly ticking away sporadically, a couple here, a few there, as the numbers keep going down. It's right around maybe about like 1956 right now. It's going at a loping pace.
It seems advantageous to form a team, at least for the time being, as there are 1,900 other people in the vicinity.
I'd be okay with that.
Which is to say, I shan't stab you in the back if you don't stab me in the back.
As long as we agree that that's only for now.
For now, of
I
course.
suppose that's fine.
And with that pact, you feel a slight tingling sensation along your forearms as 3 black bands form around your forearms, each of you.
Mm-hmm.
Is this?
And that's about it. And you hear a slight voice trail into your brain. It's like, as some of you may have noticed, we didn't really want to have a complete and total bloodbath. The gardens are very hard to upkeep. So, the first 3 people you meet will be part of your team. Now, back to the killing. Have fun. And the voice slips out of your head. Can all of you make me some perception checks?
My, that man was jovial. 20.
My goodness, natural or
Nope, unnatural 20.
perception? 21.
21.
Whoa.
This character
Where's
is not
my
perceptive, so I'm very happy that I actually got a decent roll.
Oh wait, that's yours.
There it
Oh,
is.
cool.
Never
Mine's
mind. Just a
try.
second. Just a second.
Oh, wait, that's you.
No, that didn't work. Why didn't that
17.
work?
20?
It was supposed to be a 20. It came through, is it? Okay.
Cool. Well, you all scored marvelously on your perception check, and almost like how should I say this? Almost Inception-like. It's as if some of the air itself is kind of shifting and shattering before it opens up into a little alcove that you can see amongst the trees, and in that alcove is some crates. What do you do?
Crates as in dragons?
Oh, crates, like wooden crates.
Like dragons? What?
Like a crate.
I'm going to look around and see if there are any other if there's any other teams nearby that we may have to fight for the shit, because I've watched Hunger Games.
I'm gonna go, all right, stuff, and just run forward.
All right. Tiana, if you could roll me a perception check, and then Laura, you're running towards the crates.
Yeah.
19. 19.
You see what they're doing.
Castoria, you're going with the crates as well?
No, I'm going to watch and see what happens.
All right, you can make me a perception check as well. Cheddar, what you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the bits. Lucifer Vilcek gave 500 so the Cheddar doesn't die.
Yay!
And then also, sorry, I was very confused by this. 5 of 3 kingdoms, 500 for the Unga Bunga Bunga Bee. Now that he's on the
Hi,
field.
Coach. Thank you.
I enjoyed your character stories very much, sirs. Very much. It was a lot of fun.
So I have no, darling, I have no items. Otherwise, I could be much better of a use than this. So perhaps, since Laura's so exuberantly chasing down the boxes, perhaps I shall take a little cover behind something.
Okay. So you take a behind cover behind some trees. And Castoria, did you roll a perception check?
Yes, it was very horrible.
Very
I didn't
horrible.
see anything.
But with that 19, Tiana, you do see a group of 4 or so figures off in the distance, and it looks like they're moving towards another grouping of people.
Okay. But there doesn't look like there's anyone nearby coming toward us.
It does not look like that, no.
All right, then I'm gonna make my way toward it and toward the crates and see what we have in there.
Cool,
I'm gonna call out to the other two. It looks clear for the moment. Let's grab what we need and get out of here.
Cool. So you pop open the crates, yes, Laura?
Oh yeah, I'm already there. I'm on top of it and I'm prying it open.
You're prying it open. Can you give me a strength check, please?
Oh, yes. Oh.
Oh no. The
I
first
don't get it.
one.
I don't get it open.
The first that one, Amy, I believe that gives me a card, yes?
Yep. So pick a card, any card, and that card for Mr. James is this card may be played by the GM against you at any time for the following effect: a 1d10 after making a saving throw.
Ooh.
Okay.
So
There's
you
no way that's gonna bite us in the ass today.
Nope. Especially
No,
if it's
sir.
hot and spicy.
No, sir.
So I wanna
but
be
yes,
like-
Laura, you're kind of just flopped on top.
Yeah, I want to be like at the edge of the box, but like with both hands out to the other side and just pulling really, really hard and just like have it flop over on me.
Oh.
Exactly. Because since you're a halfling, you got a smallish frame, and you kind of went for one of the smaller boxes, and it just kept pulling on it until it just tipped over, and now it's on top of you.
I'm gonna see this as I'm walking up toward the crates and just like shake my head, come over and pull it off of her.
Gonna pop up real fast and then look around and go, stuff, and jump back on the box.
I'm gonna leave her to that box and go see if I can open one of the other ones.
Yes. Go ahead and make me that strength check, please.
Just a regular check.
Yes.
Okay, that is a 16.
16. With your muscular, brawly arms, you just find a nice little hook within the lid and just go. And in it, you see a collection of short swords, about 10 or so.
Okay. We have some short swords over here if anyone likes using those.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Fancy. How many other boxes are there?
There's about 2 other boxes.
Anything distinguishing the swords, or any of them glowing, or any of them anything?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Do we lose him?
James darling has frozen mid-sentence.
James, come back, dear.
Breathe,
Hopefully.
James, breathe.
And
Live,
exhale.
damn you, live!
Where's the cleric?
So I opened the 4th and 5th box and the 6th and the 7th box, and guess what? We have snacks, we have money, we have a portal to the bar.
And then we
Oh,
all win.
fantastic. We're all teleported directly to the top to get that wish spell.
Yay. I want
Wishes for everyone. It's like
Wishes.
Oh, there he goes. He'll be back.
he'll be back.
James. We will see you again, sir.
Oh,
Quick,
Now
everyone
DM
jump in each
now.
other's frames. No.
Yes.
Let's play character roulette. Who shall I be today?
I'm apparently the DM now.
Woohoo! That's power.
So you can say we all just win.
Yes.
That would be too short of a mitten.
Okay, everybody just wish for James to come back.
So you
Oh,
feel,
I
so,
Who can it
wish.
be now?
so you feel the ground rumbling
Can it
underneath
be
you.
now?
And out pops a new DM.
It's like a demon from below.
I mean,
Yes.
That's funny.
Hey,
Fantastic. This is what we look like.
Yeah,
yeah,
pretty good.
yeah. So what brought you lot around to try and find this damn thing?
The wish.
Well, of course, but no one goes to all this effort without a good wish in mind.
I want to have snuck under you. I forget your character name, Tiana, but I want to
Bosco.
thank you. I want to have snuck up under Bosco, like under his legs, to the crate, and I want to be like actively trying to climb in and reach down.
I'm picking a one that calls to me.
I want to have a look at the other crates before I decide on what I'm doing. Worst comes to worst, I'll grab a branch from the forest.
I agree, but did the DM say that? I'm sorry. Did the box indicate that there were more than one? Was it perhaps 4 swords?
Oh, he said a box.
He said there was a
bunch.
box of
Yes.
swords.
He said there was about 10, actually, if I remember correctly.
And that's why I wanted to have one that called.
Yeah, because there might be something special about one of them.
Yes.
Who knows?
I was looking for runes. I was looking for
The wish worked.
Yay! We
Jeez.
cast wish and it worked.
Thomas, do you need a moment to make sure that the?
Nope, we're in the 5 up right now, so we're fine.
Okay, cool.
Yes, without lower thirds at this point. So darling, would we like to take a sword?
I would rather like to have a look at these swords and see if there's, as Cass was saying,
runes or glowing.
Castoria, if there's anything special about any of them that calls to her.
Are there anything special about these swords?
When you inspect them, they look pretty standard edition, as if they were just like kind of placed in the box there.
Cool.
All right, the handle of this one feels good. I will take it.
I'm gonna go poke at the box that Laura tried so desperately to open and try to get that one open.
Excellent. Yes, go ahead and open it.
Do 14.
14. And with, again, your big meaty arms, it just, and since it's smaller, you look inside and then you just see a collection of about 4 bottles with a reddish liquid in them.
Ah,
I loosened it for you.
I appreciate that. It was a lot easier with that.
You're
I'm gonna hold up the bottle and say, I think we have some healing potions here.
I'm gonna like get out of the other box and go over in the
Oh my god, Laura's adorable.
just little halfling legs out the other end of the box.
I'm gonna snatch one somewhat rudely and be like, "Don't mind if I do."
Nope, all yours. I'm gonna take one of them and stick it in my jacket.
Excellent.
Which kind? Do we know which kind it is?
It's a slightly lighter redder hue. It's a smaller bottle.
So probably a standard, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Okay.
It's a standard healing potion. So 2d4 plus 2.
Cool.
Copy. Added. It's been added.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I should probably have that open.
Yes, how do I do that? Okay.
Would anyone care to open the 4th box, since I am just not about manual labor?
Oh,
I reckon I can do that.
Castoria and Cheddar, you both hear far off the fighting of the 2 groups that Tiana, that
Roscoe
pointed out.
I pull one of the stupid swords out of the box. This will have to do.
It doesn't sound like they're coming towards you, but it sounds like they have finally started clashing.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna work on popping open. We have 2 more crates to open, right? Because there was
Yes.
the short swords and the potions, and you said there were 2 more.
2 more crates, yes.
That's a 17.
You open it, and it's a box full of spoons.
Are any of those silver?
No silver spoons. But it's just a box of spoons.
I'm gonna stick my
take one
hand in and like shuffle it around. see if anything stabs me in the hand.
You do feel a light poke into your hand. Do you try and grab for the poke?
Yeah, I'm gonna like carefully like work my hand down it and see if I can find a handle or somewhere to grab that won't cut my hand open.
There's no handle, but the poking, do you grab for the poke?
Sure.
It's a fork.
Excellent. I will grab a spoon and a fork and I will stick them into my belt.
Excellent.
I might be able to use some spoons later. You never know when you might lose yours. I'll take 3.
Excellent.
I'm just shaking my head. I'm gonna go open the 4th one.
I'm gonna unceremoniously reach in and grab a fistful of spoons and just shove them in my bag.
Please.
As you do. 21 on that one. I'm getting all the
It
good
just-
rolls out of the way now.
just like some of the wood even splinters with the force you just ripped it open with. And inside you find one leather armor.
I am fabulous without any armor, any items. You miscreants can have that.
Armor would be nice.
Thank you.
Armor is always fairly nice to have around. But if everyone else is as ill-equipped as we are, it might not matter as much. I don't want to start stabbing people now.
Anyone gonna take the armor?
I mean, I'll pick up the armor because I can wear leather armor and just be like, anyone? Bueller.
Are you a fighter? Do you fight in close quarters?
Generally, yes.
Then you should have the armor.
And you, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Cheddar.
Cheddar. Pleasure. And with a handful of spoons?
I just have a single spoon because that is my MO.
Wonderful.
Someone just left them here
I mean, obviously they're for us.
in a box.
I'll just like shrug and start putting on the armor.
As you start putting on the armor, you hear the sound of fighting has ended.
Okay.
Oh.
And it's just regular leather armor?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. I'll go ahead and equip that. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a handful of the spoons just because you never know when you'll need them and stick them into the pocket of my coat.
I'm gonna look and nod approvingly. Like, yes, spoons. Yes.
All right. So you opened up all the crates. The sound of fighting is over. Make me a perception check, anybody.
I was about to say I want to look around and see if I can see where those combatants got to.
Yes.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. Yeah. It does not seem like they noticed this little alcove that kind of just opened up in space. They seem to be moving on to their next kill.
So we're behind them right now.
Yes.
I'm going to indicate them and be like, we could get the drop on them. Remove some other contestants, or we can just hide somewhere and wait for it to drop down to 1,000.
And perhaps some additional items like a fork and a knife.
I have a fork. A knife would be nice though.
Good for you. That is quite civilized.
I'm going to hold up one short sword and a spoon.
Just
stand
we
there.
look for a way to enter said tower. I was under the impression that towers were meant to be climbed to the top, just like my family.
I understand. I understand. I understand that entirely. Excuse me.
So we should take out as many people as we can before we get there. So
Might be useful if we can creep up upon them and take them by surprise. They're over there, and I'm going to indicate where I see them walking away.
your voice is getting a little gravelly.
So, how many short swords are still in there? Did everybody grab one?
Everyone grabbed one, and there was 10 of them in there.
Ooh, should we hide the rest of them so others won't find them?
That's exactly what I was thinking, because
That's a good idea.
I'm going to reach and grab one more, though. I'm going to have two. And still a spoon in the same hand.
And really quick, is anybody the short sword? I just added it and I don't see any. Am I doing this wrong? So I don't see any plus. Oh, never mind. Found it. Found it.
All right, so you guys go about hiding the items.
Yes.
How do you go about hiding them?
I imagine there's a bush somewhere around here. We can shove the crates under them.
Cool.
Oh, thinking individual swords plunged into the ground.
I can blow them up.
You can do what now?
I can blow them up.
That would be rather loud and would draw attention our direction. Otherwise, I would be all in favor of that.
Save it for later.
That's right, y'all. You guys are big. Okay.
All right.
Ooh.
So you guys start shoving things in nearby bushes.
And
Yeah.
in the ground, yes.
All right. Roll me a d20. See how well you hide things.
While we're hiding things, Jay Matthews 85 has given 1,500 bits
Ooh.
to Castoria or Cass for a blessing from the set.
Oh. Okay. So that's good. Those 3 are specifically going for a blessing.
Yep.
And then when we get into combat, you'll get your blessing.
Okay, so we can't get it before. We can't ask for
Oh
it
yeah,
now.
they're mainly combat orientated, so I'm just kind of holding on to them.
And if they're combat oriented and short duration, we probably don't want them until we're in combat.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so you hide it, and it was a 19.
19.
I got an 18.
18. You know, it's almost as if this bush was made to house swords. Like you have like a mama sword and a dad sword, and it's like they're home now. The way you hid them, it's like artistic, beautiful, stunning. And then, so you hide them, and it seems like the group has moved even further away now.
Okay.
Let me look at my character sheet. Perhaps is there anything that would be useful? Perhaps a perception check or perception. Perhaps to look for any kind of entrance into the Tower of Doom.
Julie, what was that nat 20 for?
Yeah.
That was I was trying to roll for the perception check. So for hiding, because I was hiding in the ground.
Oh, you were hiding, and you got a nat 20?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, okay. That's
That's
a
a
card. For you,
card.
as well
Okay.
as that inspiration.
Thank you. I didn't want to derail.
No worries, no worries.
You nailed it.
Wow, this isn't so great. 1d4 after making a skill or attack roll.
Yeah, it's better than nothing though.
And then Thomas was yelling, Warren. I don't know what that means.
The bits.
Yeah, you guys get 500 due to that nat 20.
Nat 20. That's
The
right.
bits.
Oh yeah, that's right. But we already took it. I'm sorry, I already gave it to us. I just assumed it's coming to us.
That's so
Any-
crazy. Amy,
All
not
right.
future.
How much inspiration do we currently have?
think like
I have
27.
35 pieces of inspiration plus another 3 for some sort of said box during the combat phase.
Holy shit.
No.
Brilliant.
Those like
Brilliant.
temporary inspirations.
So you
Okay.
guys start making your way to the tower?
Yes, sir. And I
Sure.
would like to roll. Oh, never mind. I see nothing. Everything is fantastic. I have rolled a 5, and so therefore, any door that is apparent to any average human shall not be apparent to me.
Um,
Oh,
Go
go ahead, Tiana.
I wanted to say that as we're moving through the forest, I'm going to drop a little ways away from the group in stealth, just so
Okay.
I can keep an eye on things without noisy people stepping on things.
Excellent. Can you roll me that stealth roll real quick?
Brilliant. 15.
15. All right. Thank you so much.
I'm
Um,
actually going to do the same, but first I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay. So you got mage armor. And can you roll me your stealth?
Yes. If I can click it, here we go.
Crap,
Sorry
this
about
is
all the
not-
typing. Oh, I forgot to add my things. Hold on, how do I do that?
What's your modifier for that?
Add the modifier to it.
It is 6.
So it's 11.
11.
11. Okay. 11 on stealth?
Mhm.
Cool. So as you're making your way to the tower,
Excuse me, everyone. I have rolled a 29 on stealth. I shall be quiet now.
Holy mother of God.
God.
oh, rogues.
My
So-
spoons are just
you have-
typing the whole time.
Please be quiet and observe my quietness.
You almost have the same my stealth is only like 1 point lower than yours. I love it. Rogues.
I'm just going to be clinking with spoons the whole time. Just
Yeah.
Castoria, are you also stealthing?
I am going to stealth. I'm doing that right now.
Excellent.
Let's see. Make sure that I have the right number there. Yes. 10.
10. All right. All right. So as you're making your way to the tower, it still seems to be that odd effect. Like the farther you go towards it, it never gets any closer. It's almost as if you're not supposed to make it to the tower quite yet. But as you keep walking through, you find that the ever expanding forest starts to shift just a little bit. And as you stealth up, you find yourself coming across a small-ish clearing, which I believe you should all see now in roll 20.
Perhaps, but the Baroness has also given us 500 bits, so
Hey.
therefore we have 36 inspiration.
Damn.
36.
Woo!
Wow.
Who is this fine-looking gentleman right here?
So as you see through this clearing, a large outcropping of boulders, and along it even more crates than before. But sitting atop one of the rocks, the boulders, is this massive brown beast with horns emanating from its head. But it doesn't seem to notice any of you, and it's just kind of looking up and just staring at the sky.
Shh, we shall be quiet and perhaps go unnoticed by said beast.
White.
There's more things there.
And they're
Things that we could use.
and they're guarded, so they may be more powerful things.
Mm.
Or so my gamer instincts tell me.
Let's see. I was
Perhaps-
thinking.
James, would you care to have 4,000 bits for no mercy, both from Tamagotora and the Baroness?
Oh God, that grin.
Oh,
I don't mind no mercy.
Poof.
Can end this mitten real quick right here.
I mean, you're not wrong. Does this thing look familiar to me at all?
I don't. Let's see. Of any of you, it would probably be most familiar to Laura. And when you look at it, Laura, it kind of, when you look at it, it sometimes appears like those sort of things that you see in your dreams, or whenever your patron just kind of shows up and it's like, "Hello, Laura. I believe we have something we need to do today." But that's not now. But that's one of the things it kind of reminds you of.
I want to lean over and go, I don't know, guys. He kind of looks friendly.
Perhaps do you speak with beasts often? Perhaps that could be an avenue.
I mean,
I do have cheese. We could offer him a little cheese. Perhaps he'd, eat the cheese. Maybe sit. Perhaps.
cheese?
Of course I do. What do you? How would I not have cheese, my darling? I have blue cheese. I have Gouda. I have Emmentaler. Would you like something creamy, perhaps?
That
I
explains
could show
the
you that
smell.
later.
Can one of you make me a perception check, please?
My perception's not great.
More
but
than
I'll-
one. I have a pretty good perception. I got a +6, so.
I'm busy digging for cheese.
I'm checking it out.
I mean, I want to look as well. Can more than one of us make?
Oh yeah, everybody can make a perception check if they so choose.
11.
11.
Oh, man.
I rolled another 20.
That's a card.
Yeah. let's
Damn.
go. All right. Great. Oops. I just flew cards all.
14.
Succeed on a saving throw.
Hey.
Yay.
Okay, I got 26 altogether.
26. If you
Yes.
look very carefully at this beast's right arm, you can see one band across it.
So he must be on a team.
He has a friend.
And as you say that,
Uh-oh.
let's see. Julie, you feel a slight prick in your skin, dealing 1 damage.
Right.
But no other effect. And as you turn to look,
Yes.
you see a small, fluttering, almost fairy type creature. It's got wings, it's blue and white hair, and it's had a little bow pointed and flung at you, and it's just staring at you.
Eldritch
Slowly
Blast.
starting to flitter away.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Right.
Go ahead. Make your attack roll.
At will. So it's just a okay.
2d20 since you have 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Okay. D20. All right. And I'll add those together.
I don't need to add them. Just what are the individual numbers?
18 and 6.
So the 18 definitely hits.
Yes.
Roll some damage. A d10, please.
Yes. Three.
Is that
3.
plus
You
anything?
just see this blast of greenish energy crackle between Castoria's fingers, and it just splats the sprite into nothingness. And then at that moment, you see the brown beast on the rock feel something on it, look down at his arm, and then look over towards your direction. Roll me some initiative.
Here we go.
Ooh.
18.
18, thank you.
24. I'd say that was a bit aggressive of a reaction for such a quite small creature. Perhaps something a little less next time.
17.
17 for Laura.
6.
6 for Castoria.
If nothing else, it's a phenomenal word to have to say with the hissing.
Castoria. Yeah.
How big does this creature look like? It is large or bigger, or what
He's
size?
large. He's a large boy.
He's large.
Yes.
Cool.
All right. So that's a 13. And can you guys see where y'all are positioned? Does that look appropriate for you?
Sure.
Do we have control of said characters?
I believe you should have control.
I have control of mine.
I have control of no one.
All right.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I have
sorry.
control of
1
said beast.
second.
That
Let
was
me
fun.
change.
No, I have
that.
it. You have to have select move selected.
Let me change that because you were originally QC, but let's give you to Amy. There we go. Amy,
Unless-
I believe you should be able to move it now, yes?
You are correct, sir.
Excellent. Cool. And can you all see this arrow here?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, if you guys just find yourself within this box, how you would like to position yourself real quick.
Yeah. Not the thing that I wanted. This is the thing that I wanted. Within this box?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool. Excellent. All right, so first up is Cheddar. Cheddar, what is your first move, sir?
Well, I shall try and parlay with said beast, so I will perhaps. Hang on, let me use the snap to center thing. Ooh, I shall move myself up to here approximately and say, "Excuse me, dear sir, I see you have some boxes. May I take a look?"
Roll me a persuasion check.
Sure, darling. I have no idea where that is. I will roll it,
Better you
and that will suck with an 8.
You could see this large beast just looking at you and he looks down at his arm, and he looks down back at you, and he just roars at you.
I completely understand, sir. I understand that you are miffed. But I'm still asking, what is in the boxes? May I have a peek? I mean, generally, if you're feeling ill-tempered, perhaps could I offer you some cheese? And I will take a piece of cheese, a random said piece. Thomas, darling, will you roll for the cheese, please? Oh. I think that's cheddar.
Cheddar. Ah, yes.
Place it on the rock as an offering.
Place the piece of cheddar on the rock. Anything else you'd like to do?
Perhaps to quell the belly roars or whatever you call that.
Do you have any bonus actions or anything else you'd like to do?
I apparently have nothing because I've forgotten which character this was. I was playing it wrong, so no, thank you, sir. Perhaps maybe just be ready to draw my sword in case the beast approaches for said random reasons.
Some reason.
Excellent. Excellent. Next up is Roscoe.
All right. I think that Cheddar is a little bit too optimistic with their approach. So I'm going to move myself over here. That's 25 feet. And I'm going to, is there anything around me that looks like a fallen branch? Maybe something along those lines.
Underneath that tree, you find a small, probably like a fist-sized rock.
I can work with that. All right, I'm gonna pick that up and bonus action hide.
Okay, roll me a stealth, please.
14.
Thank you so much. Okay, that will lead us.
Oh, well, and then I will ready an action so that if this guy comes within melee range of me, I will make an attack with the rock.
With the rock, cool. Okay. That leads us into Laura. What you gonna do?
I want to say that when if it's kosher, when the Eldritch Blast went off, I want to cast Minor Illusion on myself immediately, or like so that I look like a bush.
Like a bush.
Like a
okay,
bush.
You look like a bush right now.
Cool. I'm going to very slowly, while they're chatting over there with Cheddar, I'm gonna try to scooch like over into this little bushy area here.
Oh
my god, can I go there? How do I do anything?
You should click the arrow up top.
Yeah, moving. I think that's I'll move over here with you guys. I'm gonna sneak over as a little bush and see if that works. And I'm going to also ready an action. I'm going to ready an Eldritch Blast.
Okay, cool.
If it looks my direction or it comes at me menacingly, it's just going to go.
Pew, pew. Okay. That leads it to the Tanaruk. And the Tanaruk, let's see. There we go. Let's see. He roars over at Cheddar, and it starts lumbering over the boulders here, which are difficult terrain. So 10, 20, 30. And doesn't have any range to hit you with. So he is also just... it's going to use its bonus action as aggressive, and it's going to move up to its speed toward a hostile creature that I can see.
I am not hostile. You really think about your actions in this situation, and then read my face and my actions. I've offered you cheese, sir. Who's hostile here?
It looks down at the cheese and looks down at you. It's like, I prefer blue, and takes a swing at you with his greatsword.
Oof.
Oh.
Which is...
If I would have only known, darling.
Does an 11 hit you?
No, it does not.
Okay. And then it will go for a bite attack as well. 18, does that hit?
Indeed it does.
And that will go for 6 damage.
Holy smokes.
Goodness.
All over blue cheese, really?
Yes, all over blue.
Lou, yes.
That ends the Tanaruk's turn. Castoria, you're up.
Chill touch. I'm going to cast chill touch at him. I can do that from far away.
Yes, you can do that from
120 feet.
120, yes.
Yes.
So from all the way from the tree, you go all the way from there.
Yes.
Roll your attack.
17.
17 hits.
And so he gets 2d8.
2d8.
11.
11 is excellent.
So there they go.
All right. So you see this spectral hand emanate from your taloned, sharp fingernails, and it just spitters out, and it just grabs onto its face and starts clawing in and just holds on. Just like... Cool. As the nails are digging into it, Cheddar, you see this beast just start to flail its head back and forth.
Again, sir, I'm sorry. I did not make it blue cheese. My apologies.
You're up.
So can I bonus action for flavor? Slip the cheddar to the blue cheese.
Yes, you may.
Thank you. For flavor action, if you will. And then I shall assist, since we are feeling feisty today, I shall take out that sword and smack a large person for 18.
18, that hits. Roll me some damage.
Fantastic, darling. I have no idea what that is. Hold, please. Roll. +4. I hope that's right? 1d6 + 4?
Mm-hmm.
Correct. That would be 7 points of damage.
7 points.
Gibbon.
Laura, as this thing basically growls also in your direction, you feel the need to unleash your Eldritch Blast.
Okay, cool. 2d20 then?
Yes, so it's 2 blasts firing out, so 2 d20s.
Rolling. Oh, it's down here. Oh, a 3 and a 10.
10 plus 6, or for your spell casting?
+7. I
Plus
keep
7.
forgetting these. Yeah.
Excellent. So that one does hit for
Okay, great.
1d10.
Right. Sorry about the typing.
While we're doing that,
7.
apparently Panthrope would like to give Cheddar 500 bits to Rookfoot their words. I'm unclear what that use of language is, but I will take it anyway. Thank you.
I love it.
Got 7.
7 damage?
7 damage, yeah.
Cool. So just as Cheddar goes in for a nice gentlemanly stab, as the claw is latching onto its face, a blast of greenish energies just smacks him in the face for some good old damage. Yes, Cheddar's action, bonus action. Can you do anything else?
I could disengage as a rogue. I could also do something that I haven't really read clearly yet about, I don't know, things and stuff about my rakish audacity. I am just generally audacity, but
I think that's your ability to move away from it without incurring attacks of opportunity if you've made a melee attack, if I remember rakish audacity correctly.
I don't need to have advantage on an attack roll to use sneak attack against a creature.
Neat.
Well,
Oh,
poop.
really?
But you're a swashbuckler. You should be able to anyway.
Oh, so you get sneak attack without
without the advantage.
I believe that means you add another 3d6 to your attack from the short sword.
Perhaps. Shall I retroactively do that?
Yes, if you could add just the 3d6, please.
3d6? Okay. That would be 16 additional points of damage, darling.
Dang.
Oh, shit.
That would be
There we go.
And
There we
6
go.
and a 5. So that would be
That's-
10 plus a 6, making 16.
My goodness, no. So this gentlemanly stab, as that Eldritch Blast is smacking it in the face, is more of a gouge and twist as it comes out.
It's a family move. We've had it for generations.
You know, corking cheese is just...
It's a gouge and a twist, love.
All right, that ends Cheddar's turn. Roscoe, you're up.
All right. I am going to come up around and provide some assistance to my roguish friend. I think I can come around over here.
Yes.
I mean, not like we have flanking rules or anything, but I like to not be in swinging distance of other rogues. And I'm going to make an attack with the short sword.
Cool. Go ahead.
That is a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Brilliant. And I can use sneak attack because I have
Yes.
another enemy within blah blah blah, you know.
So 46 plus 7, I do believe.
Plus 3, I think, for the short
plus
sword.
3, yes. Yes.
It was just my strength. So that is 17 points of damage.
17 points of damage. Wow. So as you go for a stab and it's distracted with Cheddar gouging out its belly, you go for the calf and then just rip through. This beast is being harried on all sides.
Isn't he just? And then I'm going to bonus action disengage.
Okay.
And back up about 10 feet just so I'm out of immediate swinging range.
Excellent. As you do that, the no, never mind. Go ahead. Oh wait, no, that's it. That goes to Laura.
Cool. In my little bushy form, I'm gonna try. Oh, I gotta use the little doohickey to show how far I'm going. Right? I don't know. I'm gonna try to scooch over near the boxes, but still so that I can see our friend. And I'm going to cast Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead. Excellent. That is a Constitution?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay.
Also known as the cantrip I will use on Remy if I ever need to fight the rest of the irregulars.
Mental note.
He's low on wisdom. These are things that I know.
It's true.
Does 11 make it?
It does not.
It does not. All right. Roll me that 2d12.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Aw, that's just sad. 9.
9 damage. All right. You all have taken out a healthy chunk of its health.
Fantastic.
All right, that ends Laura's turn unless they have anything else they wish to do.
Nope, hiding in a bush.
Cool. That goes up to the Tanaruk. Tanaruk, noticing just all of this concussion from the sounds and hand in its face, is just going to swing wildly at the Cheddar in front of it.
And now you see why I moved.
Is a 17 plus 7 hit, 24.
Yes, indeed.
Right, so that's 2d6 plus 4, so that's 9, 13 damage.
Holy smokes.
Jeez.
And with its bonus action as aggressive, it's going to actually move over to Roscoe. 1, 2. Go ahead for an attack of opportunity if you wish.
Woohoo! I've forgotten what my heck. Plus this. Boom. That'll be 19.
19 to hit. Go ahead and make
Do
some
I
damage.
get sneak attack on that?
I believe it's once per turn.
Perhaps. I have no idea.
Yeah, once per turn.
So that would only be 5 additional points.
5 additional points. Cool. And let's see, it moved 1, 2. So this Tanaruk, as it's moving towards you, it drops its great sword and just starts to bull rush you.
Okay.
And it's going to try and attack you with its horns. For 14.
14 is my armor class, so that hits.
So it does hit. Oh shit. So this is going to be 3d8.
Okay.
So that's 6 and 11 damage.
Okay.
And can you make me a strength saving throw?
Sure. 13.
13?
Yep.
So as this beast comes charging in, roaring as it goes through, it just smacks you with its horns and flips you up, pushing you 10 feet back.
Okay.
And you're knocked prone.
Okay.
Cool. That's the Tanaruk's turn. That goes into Castoria.
Oh, I'm sorry. I would like to uncanny dodge that.
Okay, so I believe half damage or
only half damage, so I only take 5 damage.
cool. Uncanny dodged.
Yes.
So, Castoria is going to do vicious mockery, unleashing a string of insults with subtle enchantments. And he can hear me. He can hear the nasty things I say. Your mother smelt of elderberries.
But your mother also dealt them apparently as well.
Because she smelt it. She
Handsome.
dealt it. Yes. So he must succeed on a wisdom saving throw of 15.
18?
Yes.
These words they formulate in the air as if magical notes piercing through the air. And it enters his head and just enters out the other. His rage.
One ear and out the other.
Elderberries is very nice where we come from. All right. That's Castoria. That brings us back up to Cheddar.
Well, darling, shall I be moving, perhaps 5, maybe 10 feet? And then I shall be striking against you again with said sword. Hang on a second. 1, 7. Perhaps a 25 will be hitting you.
Oh, that will. That definitely will.
And do I roll everything, including sneak attack, all at once?
Yeah, so that should be a 4d6.
Or I'm going to roll it separate because I can't do this I have no idea. Roll. It's 3D. 6. So it's 8 plus 7 would be 15, darling.
A 15. I believe the
damage.
terminology is claim your kill.
Yes.
Like the classic family move of the stab, swirl, and slice. Something of a creamy cheese, perhaps. You would stab, swirl, and slice. Anyway, I digress about the whole etymology and how to exactly properly spread a cheese. Anyway, so, I see you're dead, sir. Fantastic. We will be catching.
So as you plunge your blade in and just whip up that liver as if it's like pate. It just freezes up and then collapses in front of the tree in front of Roscoe.
I'm sorry, sir. Did I get any on you? I apologize.
Not in the slightest. Thank you.
It was masterfully, cleanly done. It's almost as if you could eat it right out of the body.
Ew.
All right. That could be a selling point, perhaps, in my new cheese establishment. My fromagerie.
I'm gonna pick myself up off the ground, like brushing myself off very fastidiously, and I want to go have a look at those crates.
Boxes.
All right, so everybody finds their way, towards the crates. Also, the Tanaruk did drop its great sword if anybody wants it. It's massive.
Nah. Not really my sort of weapon.
No.
All right. Make me some. They're there. Roll me a strength check.
Are any of the boxes already open?
There is one that's kind of cracked open. It's probably, and it looks like as if a hand went and like, and then you look inside, and what you see is just some salted meat.
I want to, since I was already over there, I want to already be halfway into the already open box, but still a bush.
So this bush walks up towards the boxes and starts rifling
It's the
through.
beginning of a bad joke. So this bush.
Miss Laura, I assume.
Huh?
I'll take that as a yes. That was a 14 to open, one of the ones that isn't open.
Yeah, so it just kind of, this one's a little bit tougher. It seems like the nails are a little bit nicer compared. And just like, and what you find is another 2 sets of leather armor.
Ah, I'm gonna pick them up, hold them up.
Oh,
Anyone?
I could
Perhaps
use one. I could use
Perhaps
one.
because I thought I was a wizard for a moment that I actually do need a set of leather armor, if you do not mind.
I'm gonna toss it over. Toss one at Cheddar. Toss one at Cass.
Thank you.
Seriously, for a second I was like, I cast mage armor. Then I was like, shit, no, I don't.
This is light leather armor, correct?
Yes.
Thank you.
I believe it's a +1 or 2 or something.
Yes.
Nice.
Excellent. And you find your ways opening these boxes. You find a couple bows, short bows if you want, some arrows, a lot of like trade goods of like wool, meats, cottons. There's a box of forks.
Excellent. I'm gonna grab one of the forks and hand it over to Cheddar.
Darling, why thank you. Perhaps if you found a knife, that would be exquisite as well.
I'm gonna stick my hand in the box of forks and root around and see if I can find a butter knife.
Roll me a d20.
As soon as it can be bothered to send it through. Rolling, it's a 5, I'm afraid.
You rustle around and the forks just kind of keep poking your hand. And then when your arm emerges, it's like a
porcupine
quillfish, but with forks instead.
Shake, shake, shake.
And it tumbles to the
forks.
ground.
Are there any more boxes? I could indeed use some healing. Perhaps a stronger variety than what we have here.
Or at least more if we can find them.
Make me an investigation check, please. And
I have a
That
+2 in that. Who wants that?
I was like, me too. I can try it.
I loathe point buy, and this is one of the reasons.
That would be a 6, darling. I find nothing. I find everything fascinating.
I got a 14.
Yay!
Dear roll 20, please look faster. I could even do math as fast.
16.
16.
Let's
All right,
see.
through the combined might of Laura and Castoria, you find a small metal box.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Maybe about like, I don't know, 1.5 feet across, 12 inches tall, 12 inches wide.
Is
I
it
don't know
long?
what you're calling small. That's a really big box, says the halfling.
Yeah.
Does it have a lock?
It's almost as big as Laura's face.
That is a huge box.
Does it have a lock? Or...
It does have a lock.
I pull out thieves' tools.
You have thieves' tools, because I have left mine in the other car, in the other horse and carriage.
That's a good question. Do I have thieves' tools with me?
You do not have thief tools. With you.
Damn. Okay.
Shall we check it for traps, though? Perhaps I do not know what to roll in order to do said.
That'd be investigation, I think.
Mm-hmm. You may investigate if you wish.
Not my thing.
Still also shitty, but I shall try one more time. Why not?
I have a
While everyone's
+2.
looking at the box, I want to reach up into
Again,
the one that
6.
had forks.
I have the same like yours have, so I'm going to try as well.
You get some forks.
Laura
get, like,
is
a nice
most
salt-
adorable.
You're almost like to a full dining set.
I'm almost there.
Is it
I-
12 or
I
is
got a
it 16?
16 on my
16
investigation.
It just seems like a metal box that is firmly locked.
Nothing
right.
else.
I'm gonna go grab that rock that I had and see if I can break the lock off.
Sure thing. Roll me a You can either brute force it, or you can go for, I would guess, a sleight of hand to be more tactful with it.
Hmm.
So, if I go for brute force, would it be a strength check or an athletics check?
I'll give it athletics.
Then I'll go athletics. It's a 13.
13. You dent the lock, and you feel like if you pulled it a bit, you may be able to get it off.
All right, I'll wrench at it.
Yep, and it just goes wrenches off, and then you crack it open. You see one bottle, slightly larger than the ones you guys had before, filled with red liquid. Greater healing potion.
Yes.
I'm gonna pass that over to Cheddar without even looking.
Yes.
Mhm.
Thank you,
Cheddar
darling.
needs it.
If you don't mind, what rolls of numbers am I doing now?
44 plus 4.
Yeah, 44 plus 4.
Okay.
And then also you see a coin and a flute.
Oh,
Oh, a flute.
I'll pull the
Ah.
flute out and be like, "You're bard, yeah."
Yes, I would take the flute.
I heard the attempt at mockery. And a coin, you say? I'm gonna pick up the coin.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be like jumping to reach it from you.
I'm gonna like hold it up.
Wait.
Yeah, what's on said coin? Both
Yeah,
head and
I want
tail.
to have a look at it. Does it look like a standard coin of any sort, or does it look?
The one side has just silver flat, and the other side is a gold flat.
I've never seen said currency before,
Neither have I. Good for flipping a coin if we need to at any point.
or perhaps good for forgery.
Also
Perhaps-
possible.
Bribes someone with that, perhaps. Bribery?
Does anyone know how to see magical things or investigate magical things? Might be worth looking at.
Hmm. Is that a perception or?
That'd probably be like Arcana or Detect Magic.
I have
Arcana to decide what it is, and then or like you could like figure out what it is, or Detect Magic to actually figure out more about it.
I have some.
Detecting a giveaway
Arcana.
currently.
Detecting a giveaway. Oh, that means, hey folks, we're gonna be doing a Gale Force 9 giveaway. It's the cool little spell decks that you've seen. It has whatever you need for your class. They also have a Xanathars for expansion. Yeah, so if you enter in the chat, #chaos, you'll be entered into the drawing. Once per entry, or you will be disqualified. We will be able to give you the cards from either US up to Canada, except for Quebec. And I believe subscribers get double entry with their one little type in hashtag. So yeah, type that into the chat while our intrepid adventurers are figuring out what to do with this coin.
I mean, if we can't figure it out, I'm just going to stick it in my pocket.
Cool.
I imagine
right.
it does something, but none of us know enough about magic to figure this out. So I'm just gonna hang on to it because I was the one who broke the box open and I don't get anything out of it. So
And there was nothing else around that looks like you would be able to put a coin in it and to open it, like another box or anything.
It does not look like that now.
Perhaps it's a toll for the dead. Oh, see what I did there?
I'm gonna hold it up. Like,
I did that. Yeah.
Hold it between my fingers and go. My little brother might like this. Stick it in my pocket.
I like it.
Yes, but you're not my little brother.
No. Just hold my hand out.
Pocket.
Shall we proceed then? Shall we proceed towards the Temple of Doom?
We have removed 2 of our.
Yeah, I actually want to
Opponents.
look up at the octahedron. Is that what you said it is?
Yeah.
What's the countdown?
It's gotten to about 1523.
All right. Well, shall we keep walking?
Yes.
Yep. Cool.
Better.
And then you keep moving, and then if you keep looking at it, all of a sudden it drops down by 50.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh.
that's a lot to go all at once.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
All right, as our grouping of ragtag wish wanters move towards the tower, we're going to move towards a break for now. Unless,
Alright.
Nope,
I mean,
sounds good.
It's 8:30.
yeah, it's almost as if I planned it this way.
What?
Whoa, you plan these?
Damn. You're like 3 steps ahead of every other DM on this channel. Only say that because Bo can't hear me.
Yeah.
Oh, he gonna know.
I
I have to
mean,
pee. How long has it been? All right. So we'll be back in about 5-10ish minutes. So we can all do the tinkle, get some water, and don't forget to do #chaos if you haven't, to do the Gale Force 9 deck giveaway. And we'll be back in a few. Oh, hello there, and welcome back. So this is the Mitten. If you're just joining us, it's where we do like a one shot, whatever we want kind of deal. Battle Royale. We have our community help us create some characters. If you want to get in on that, how does one get in on the possible creation for next month's Mitten, Amy?
I think you do things like enter your name into the Discord. Thomas put the Discord in there.
Have we actually come back?
Yeah, because I see us right here. So refresh your phone. Use the internet.
I am using the internet.
Yep. So there is a space in Discord for Mitten, and you put your name in. And if you are a Patreon, you will get 2 spaces. And then we draw for individuals who will create characters for us to play. And so my patron is Lucifer Vilcek.
Tiana, who's your patron?
Of Three Kingdoms, who is entirely too excited about me playing their character's brother. Or no, their boyfriend's brother.
Boyfriend's brother. Kelly, who's your patron / coach?
Spifto. I don't know if it's Spifto or Spiff2, but there's one Spifto.
I think it's Spifto.
That's what it looks like to me. Spifto.
Excellent. And Julie?
Jane Matthews, 85.
Yes. And you too can also be one of these creators, fine creators, if you sign up for our Discord. And whenever we put out that character creation for our Mittens, you can enter through there.
And Thomas is trying to tell me somebody named Ferguson, 31. I don't know. Thomas's handwriting is the worst. You think his spelling's terrible on a prompter. Try his handwriting. Does anybody know who won this mitten? Or does anybody know who won this mitten? Does anybody know who won the
I won this mitten.
Tigeron. Tippy Hadron.
Yeah. I heard
know.
Tigron Tippy Handrin. So if that is you, Tigron Tippy Handrin, different words are coming out of my mouth right now. I definitely said Tippy and Hippie. Congratulations. Congratulations.
The hair, I gotcha.
It's just like, whoa.
Tigeron 31. So Tigron 31. You did actually have it, James. You got it.
Wow.
I can hear things. Okay. Cool.
You're not completely stroking out.
So I believe that's everything. So we'll hop back into it. Yes.
Let's do this.
All right. So you finish up scrounging through the remaining crates after that very quick and handily handled battle with the Tanaruk, and you start making your way towards the tower. Can anyone make me a perception check, please?
Yeah.
Sure.
Perhaps.
I mean, I can certainly try. 15.
15?
How does a 13 feel?
13?
26. I got another 20.
20.
I'm gonna take the top card. And fortuitous circumstances.
Yes!
Don't take that out right now. That's not it. Yeah.
Fight me for it.
I can't. It would take me an hour to drive over there, and by then the stream would be over.
It's just live streaming James angrily driving.
And then he killed you. I am almost there. I am keeping my eyes on the road.
No, you're not. We can see where your eyes are, sir.
You just gotta hold it like directly in front of him.
Fortuitous circumstances. We're just gonna succeed on a skill check.
Damn. All right, fine.
Okay. And then Laura, your perception?
3.
3. Okay. Everyone besides Laura, because it's so large for Laura, it's just like it's a tower. We're getting there. But compared to when you first looked at it, it looks a little bit larger than before. Maybe it's getting closer? Possibly. And then off to the side of that, you also look and you see the numbers slowly starting to tick down.
Is it getting anywhere near 1,000 yet?
It's about 1470.
Where?
Up there.
I don't. You're all in the way.
Do you want a shoulder ride? I can show you from there.
Yes.
I'm gonna reach down and offer the halfling a hand up onto my shoulders.
I'm gonna jump up and do like little kid sit, like feet here and just like holding on to the hair.
Yeah, I figured that would be the case. Just like rest my hands on your legs and just keep walking.
And as this ragtag, all of a sudden, family keeps moving through. Just over the tree line that you can see now Laura can see it.
I can
You
see it
may
all.
You may see, or not you may, you do see what possibly could have made that 5 or 50 drop of people die. And you just see this massive hulking creature. It's almost reptilian, almost dragon-like, but it doesn't have wings, and it's just as it's moving across the tree line, not in your particular direction, but you just see this massive creature going by.
I'm going to recommend that we do our best to avoid that thing.
I don't want to be up anymore.
Do you want down?
Yes, please.
Then help her down.
You hear this explosion off to the side as possibly a fireball smacks into its face, and it looks over in its direction, and you think it may have been in your direction for a hot second, but it looks more further away and starts charging in that direction.
I want to just like maneuver in the opposite direction to give it as wide a berth as possible because I don't want to get stepped on by one of those things.
Yeah, so this is not Prometheus. I'm not in the Damon Lindelof movie. If it is coming at me, I go sideways.
I did not go to the Prometheus school of running away from things. I will go sideways.
So you handily move sideways as it rips through, and it's maybe about a quarter mile away from you, but the gust of wind that just carries along with it just buffets you and the surrounding trees.
Yeah, I'm gonna like, as soon as I feel like we're far enough away, I'm gonna like get behind a tree and just hold on and wait.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it keeps going, and it finds whatever it was looking for, and it just leaps out like a and goes to town below the trees that you can see.
Yes, let's not get that in our way, please. Not good.
I may revise my wish to make it just so that thing goes away.
What do you mean your wish?
You know what I mean.
So as you make your way towards the tower, you notice again the shifting of the trees. Not like Harry Potter maze-like, but it just feels like it's a little bit different. Not necessarily a change of terrain, but as the trees visually, it looks like some are overlapping and kind of crystalline for like a moment before snapping into a recognizable forest-like picture before you.
Glitch in the Matrix.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it keeps shifting as you keep walking closer to the tower before all of a sudden a lightly worn path appears in front of you, and it splits off to left and right.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
We should split up.
Let's not.
Can we see where more feet have gone?
Make me an survival check.
I'll join the survival check.
Okay.
I shall not hinder the survival check.
I have expertise in it, which gives me a +5 to it. Hooray! 13.
I'm not pulling.
I got 17.
17.
Yes.
You see more well-worn path down to the right, slightly less to the left.
So, do we want to go the path less traveled, or do we want to go find other people?
Which one takes us farther away from the thing?
That's a great question.
The big thing.
Yeah,
Don't want that.
You maybe see like a little head flick up, and then from that head flick up, you see a slightly small black figure go up in the air and then get caught right into its mouth as it goes back down. And it's behind you.
Cool.
And the either path kind of runs perpendicular towards it. Perpendicular? Parallel.
Parallel, yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't we go the way less traveled? If we can avoid running into other people, I'd rather save my strength for what's in the tower.
Is it
Agreed.
left is less traveled?
Yes, the left is less traveled.
I would like to go to the left, please.
To the left, to the left.
Go the sinister path.
Cool. So you start making your way down to the left. And again, it's more of this fractal snapping of trees before it reshapes into another scenery of forest, until again it just opens up into this. It's a clearing, but compared to like with the Tanaruk and elsewhere, it's more rocky. And as you will see for a moment, let me pull up a map, and we go to here.
Oh.
Dang.
Nice.
Let's see, and your character.
Clown with some odd makeup on, perhaps.
Let's see. I can.
I'm unable to ascertain what clown troupe you are with, sir.
This guy. So you guys appear from the south end of this.
Yes.
Let's see. Do you still have control over these, or do I have to reassign?
No, so if you want to give us control of them, you'll want to copy them over from the other map.
Okay.
Just to give immediate control, and you don't have to go through the bother again.
Well, let me quickly give you control here.
And then you can hold shift to select more than one, just so you know.
Oh, okay. The more you know. I mean, if we were sponsored, I would say something like Roll20 is a very powerful tool in which you can use.
Roll20, sponsor us.
Please. Very powerful tool in which you can bring your D&D games online, and you can create maps like the ones here.
Which is really important in quarantine.
Boy.
Mm-hmm. So yes, you find yourselves on the south end, and another large figure far off is opposed to the Tanaruk. This guy is looking down at this path, and he looks down at you. And right around here and here, you see a couple bodies, but with no heads. They're kind of just smashed away.
Okay.
I hate to see what's on the other path.
Does he have any bands on his arm?
He, instead of seeing bands on his arm, what you see are 2 chains wrapped around both forearms. And then they have like a good slack towards them.
Thanks, I hate it.
So you can't see where the bands are, if he has any.
Oh.
And he looks at you, and he throws a rock. Like he stands up and just hucks a rock over at Castoria. He misses, and it kind of just smacks right here against the rock. And he's like,
I would like to scamper in here and hide, and use whatever action that is that rogues have to hide.
Bonus action, hide, cunning.
Hide.
That's it.
Yeah, I want to dart over to here.
okay.
And also, bonus action, hide behind.
Laura, are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna run behind this rock and turn or use minor illusion to look like a rock now.
Look like a rock. Excellent.
There
And
are 2
as you-
rocks over here.
Rock now.
As you disperse, you just hear this loud booming voice yell out. It's like, I did not mean to hit you there. I was simply gathering your attention. Do not scamper. Wait, come. Oh, you are all gone.
Hide.
Are you still there? Well, I will let you know. My name is Uthal, Stone Thrower, best in my village. It is a pleasure to meet you. And what are your names?
Well, sir, I'm going to step out. Well, sir, that is quite gentlemanly of you to announce yourself. Luther? How do you say that again?
Uthal Stone Thrower.
Ah, I am Cheddar McCheesy with the heh in the cheddar.
Cheddar McCheesy, it is a pleasure to meet you.
I'm a professional cheesemaker. Perhaps you would like to sample something I have.
Unfortunately, that is not the game we are playing today.
Oh, I did not know there was a game involved. Well, do tell.
Did you not hear the loud voice in the sky?
I did, but I was unsure if we were playing a specific game, a different game. There are so many games in so little time.
Very true, my friend, very true. But it is good to meet you, Cheddar McCheesy. Your friends, do they wish to introduce themselves as well?
I shall let them do that, and then I bid you good day, and then I scamper over to this rock and do the hide thing again.
Can you roll me a stealth check, please?
Copy that.
Mm.
Stealth is +10.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I'll cautiously stick my head up over the rock and like look at him and be like, "My name's Roscoe. Why the pleasantries?"
Would you not want to know who is the man or woman who killed you?
I generally try to avoid being the one killed.
Exactly, but wouldn't it be better if we all knew each other's names?
It would be better yet if we could travel together for a time.
Unfortunately,
There's
I do
another
believe
1,400 people that we could go through. The 5 of us could make quite a formidable team.
I would like to do that, but unfortunately, I am not one, but of a few. And while I like to speak for myself in a sportsmanlike way, I cannot speak for them.
I'm gonna glance around and see if I can spot his friends.
Okay, make me a perception check, please.
Okay. Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. So let's see if I can. Let's see, you're right there. So from there, let's see, let's move you to. Can you see that?
Yep.
Yeah, so you see a tiefling, not necessarily hiding, but just kind of pressed against the rock. And also you see a small gnomish figure over on the tree over here.
Okay.
Yeah, or under the tree.
So I was tempted to slap this guy in the face.
I'm gonna.
Mage hand.
Do they see me as I see them?
They are watching you, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna make eye contact with both of them and just like stare into their souls for a second, and then call out to the others the positions.
The tiefling himself, he gets this very wide grin as he's ready. He's just waiting. And then the other one, the gnome, he gives just a slight smirk of just like. So, before we begin, because I can, yes, again, this is the game that we are to play. Would you, your other friends, like to introduce themselves? And from behind the rock, you just hear the tiefling just say, "Let's get on with it."
Maybe around the time that your friends introduce themselves. And I'll look from him down to the other two again and make it very clear to him that I've seen them.
Fine. My name is Lucis.
Pleasure, Medusas.
Not Medusas, Lucis, dear.
As Medusas, nice to meet you.
You'll be the first one to die.
You can certainly try.
Oh, well, Lucis, we do not need to be so rambunctious with these folks here. We are about to enter a game of death. We must be more open to
like
what they say. So, my
Shame
friend,
we have to kill him.
Right? You seem a pleasant fellow. I hate to kill you.
You're a present fellow. I'd hate to die.
Hey!
You seem our inspirations. I read this one book from a fellow named William Golding, The Bride Princess. It was very influential in my youth.
I love you, James.
But yes, your other friends, before we begin.
I'm not speaking for them.
You rock child.
Now that's rude. Would you call your gnome friend a child?
Oh, he is
Nope,
a
he's
child.
right.
He's quite young.
Child. That's yep.
You
Wouldn't
are a
hurt
child
kid.
as well. Well, it is unfortunate we meet in such circumstances because Nan here, besides his sister, he doesn't speak much.
I'll poke my head out over the top and give him a look, but I'm not going to introduce myself. And I'll go back.
Well, I appreciate the steps forward you are making to introduce yourselves. I believe we are ready. Yes, Lucis, Nan, Zana, are you good? All right. Let us begin. Roll initiative.
Here we go. Oh, 7.
7.
Tien.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Sorry, who was the 7?
I was.
Wait, you were the 7.
I'm the 7.
7. And I heard
I was exclaiming because Kelly got the nat 20.
Kelly got the nat 20. So is that a 23?
23.
And you get a 1d6 after making a skill or attack roll.
Yay. I also, while all of this conversation was going, I want to have, as a rock, done like not graceful somersaults and just rolled over to these rocks.
Okay.
And
like one at a time.
I got to 21.
21. And the Cheddar, what did you get?
10.
10. Thank you. All right, so that makes Lucis a 10. Uthal is a 20.
God damn.
Nan is a... What is Nan?
We all have like half cover, right?
Huh?
We all have like half cover, right?
Basically, yes, at this moment. There's a lot of rocks around. So that actually gets Laura up in front.
Wow.
But right before that, Cass, could you roll me a d20, please?
Sure. I got a 10.
A 10. Okay. Oh wait, 10. There we go. Cool. So you feel this almost like a billowing cloak fabric drape across your back. And then a voice reaches into your ear. It's like, someone has gotten the attention of somebody. And so for your next 4 weapon attacks, you get 1d6 necrotic damage and reach.
I get a plus of that, is what you're saying. Oh, okay.
Damn.
Yes. So plus 1d6 and reach. So your short sword or whatever you got gets an extra 5 feet. And for the next 4 attacks. And then the voice just says, the specter is interested. And then just blows away. All right. So that was your blessing bestowed upon, I believe it was your coach who gave you that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, so that's gone.
Yes, so the first one up is Laura.
Ooh, okay. I am going to poke my rocky head over the other rock at the tiefling. I'm trying to figure out, I haven't figured out this whole this thing. How far away is that? I don't get
that. Is
the arrow.
About
How do you do that?
It's a
50
circle
feet.
with a circle with a jagged thing coming out of it, and then you click on where you want to start, and then pull it.
Circle
Yeah.
with the
I'll just measure stuff right now. Hold on.
Ah. Magic.
There you are.
Yeah, so just
You
click
did
on
it.
your picture and it's about 50 feet away.
Okay, cool. 50 feet.
Sorry.
Sorry. That was amazing. What is happening?
Also, just a quick check. Does my mic sound okay at the moment?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. I can't get to any of my things. It's all good. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast our tiefling friend.
All right. He's going to get a +2 due to half cover.
Okay. Ooh, a 13 and a 12. Oh, I add stuff, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
JK. So a 20 and a 19.
So
Okay.
both hit. So 2 green balls of energy just crackle in your fingers. And from what everybody else sees, it's like a rock with 2 glowing eyes. And then from those eyes, it goes smacking down.
Balls of energy.
Great balls of energy. Smacking Lucis for 2d10, please.
Yes. 12.
12 damage. Thank you. Cool. So those impact on his chest, and he's like, "Ugh. Oh, the rock is feisty."
I just want to giggle as a rock.
All right. So that is Laura's turn. That takes us to Cass.
Well, first, I'm going to step over here. Let me do that. Some things, and then I need to make sure I'm in range. Yes. So the tiefling has gotten my attention.
Yes.
And so I'm going to vicious muck him.
All right. Make your. Oh, wait. No, he makes a save.
He makes a save, wisdom 15.
Wisdom 15. Okay. Let's see. What do we got here? That's a 2 plus whatever, so that definitely hits.
And then some.
So it's a 2d4 psychic damage, and they have disadvantage on their next attack roll.
Okay. Excellent. When you're ready, let me know the damage.
Yes, sorry.
No worries.
3.
3 damage. Cool. So again, the musical notes emanate from your. Oh, wait, you have your flute now. So it kind of just emanates through the flute, and it just pierces both of his sides, and he hears very mean things. Your horns are too big. Did you know your nose is slightly crooked?
I love how that's mean to you, darling.
I always worry about my horns being too big.
I mean,
You don't know what it was like to grow up as me.
Oh, yes. Yes, I did.
Maybe you, but the rest of them. So that's Cass. That gives us the Uthal. And he's like, wow, very aggressive friends. I like this. And he starts to make his move. So that's, oh, wait, no, that's his arrow. Well, let me just measure that out.
Yes, I had to do that too.
So he goes to here. Oh, right here. There we go. And he just, and how far away is Cheddar?
Had a cheese.
I'm probably within approximately 30 feet, darling.
30
Yep,
feet.
I'd say
Excellent.
30 feet.
right.
So
Well,
he
good
just,
eyeballing.
as he moves, he picks up a rock and just hucks it over at Cheddar for a 15 to hit.
And I shall use, actually, is it, my AC is 15. What does that mean?
It's a meter beat. So if it's the same.
If it's the same, I hit.
Okay. But I would like to uncanny dodge that. So go ahead and roll for half as much as you would.
Okay, excellent. So this rock comes careening towards your face for 11 plus 5, 16, so 8 damage.
Cool.
And this rock just smashes across your face, and Lucy's like, yes, he is sturdy, I like. That ends Uthal's turn, and then it takes us to Nan.
Yeah, that's the one I'm nervous.
See this gnome, and his slight little smile just opens up a bit more, and you just see him gone for a second and reappear right in front of Roscoe.
Yep.
What?
And you just hear a rush of wind pass by. And he's going to go and... What is he going to do? And in that moment of disappearing, you just see him pull out some rope, and then he just starts to circle you really quickly. Can you make me either an athletic or an acrobatics roll?
I'll make an athletics check. Because that is my happy place. 23.
Ooh, 23? All right. Nan rolled a 22. So you're, as he's moving through and he's like weaving this rope around your legs, you're just like, your massive calves and thighs just kind of spread out, and he really isn't able to get like a knot or anything there. And so he just like finishes his work, he looks at you, and then the rope falls. And then he just beelines out of there back towards, let's see, how far was that? That was 55 feet. He's just going to rush out of there back to the tree.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
Yes, you may. Make it at disadvantage, please.
At disadvantage. Okay.
Yes. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is.
Sorry, I'm having to remember what all of the things are. See if that works. Hey, 15.
A 15 misses. So you just see as this kid just zips in. Oh, would you like to use a card?
Should we add a 4 to that? Do you think it would, after making a skill or attack roll? There's another 6 to a skill or attack roll.
I'm good with either of those.
Yeah.
I'll leave that up to.
Or it gives you 19, yeah.
19.
What do we say? What do we think? A 4 or a 6?
Forward gives you 19. So.
Well, you roll a d4, yeah.
Right.
Oh, I thought it was a.
Yeah, no, I either roll a d4 or a d6 and add that to what I have.
Roll the 6. Let's roll the
Roll
6.
Go to 6 then. Yep.
All right, rolling it.
Roll that.
That's 3, so 18.
18 hits.
Yeah.
Excellent. It's and that's 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. So as you see him zip in and just try and tie you up, and he's like, shit, tries to make a move for it. What looks like a blur, you just see it and you slice down, and you felt something, but by the time you hit it, it's just gone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah,
so a panthrope gave the players 500 bits to remind us to buy blessings.
Buy them blessings. Get blessed. Yes, so that was Nan, and Nan is by the tree again. So that takes us to Xana,
Who we can't see.
who you can't see,
Oh, no.
but out of nowhere, Cass, you just see an arrow start careening towards you.
Oh boy.
For a what is that? 24 to hit.
Oof.
Who is it hitting?
Castoria.
Okay.
Yes, I got a hit.
So yes, this arrow out of nowhere comes careening towards your face, and that is a 1d. Where'd you go? There you are. 7 plus 4. 11 damage just stabs you right in your left shoulder as the force is just like takes you back for a moment. And you can see by the angle, it's a little more towards the eastern side of where that arrow came. And then Cheddar, you also hear a slight hissing sound as another arrow comes towards you. Where are you? There we go. 21 hits.
Indeed it is, but I shall dodge this arrow as well. I can dodge all flying things.
All flying things?
Yeah, why not? I've just made that rule.
Oh.
Darling, I will dodge anything that flies at me. Look at this. Look at that. I am.
So you use your uncanny dodge for Uthal's thingamajiggy rock, right?
That's right. You
We
did.
have not gotten to the top of the round yet. I feel like I have not gone in ages.
So this arrow comes careening towards you for 6 damage.
Whew. I'm
And
like, great.
then-
Where do I write that again?
Yeah.
Not 67.
All right. And Cheddar and Castoria, why don't you both make me some perception checks?
Okay, perception.
Dear roll 20. Make that a 25 to see things. I see
22
22. So
and 25. Okay.
excellent. Wow. So from where you guys are able to ascertain where those arrows came from, you see over here, one moment. Let's move you to there. Far off to the right side, you see another gnome who looks similar to Nan.
Love how we're all like, how far away is this?
Exactly.
Where this girl at? Let me hit her. All right, and that. Yeah, and with those 2 attacks, you also see her with her next arrow dipping it in a vial, and that is Xana's turn. So that takes us to Cheddar.
Indeed. So I shall be using my ability to move next to this individual. And also somewhat using cover. Actually, how many is this 30? Yeah, I mean essentially that's 30. What the hell's my speed? 30. There it is. And I would like to stab said individual.
Stabby.
Yes, make it with disadvantage, please.
Why would it be disadvantaged, sir?
As you like when you're looking at this Nan kid, even though he's standing still, his body is just vibrating very quickly back and forth.
Perhaps I have seen that. Do I have anything to
Be hasted? Interesting.
probably. So I'm not seeing anything to give me unless we use said to get rid of disadvantage because I currently have a 21. Shall I roll the dice and see if we need to inspire?
Let's do that.
Okay, plus 7. So I have a 21 and an 11. 11 Z's.
And the 21 was the first one, so I vote that we use the 2 inspiration to cancel out the disadvantage and take the first one.
Yes.
Ooh,
All right.
I agree. I
Cool.
wholeheartedly agree.
Let's do that.
And so I will be using that sneak attack type thing.
Do it.
I do not remember how I do this. It's 46.
Yes.
46 plus.
4. 19 points of damage.
19.
19.
You just run this through, and in the vibration, you just pick a point, and it just goes straight through his gut. And then you pull out, and he's starting to like bleed out, and he's just looking at you with eyes just going almost faster than his body. Just.
And then I shall use my action to disengage. Perhaps back here. My bonus action, darling.
I was gonna say.
I will be hiding back here. I will see you all perhaps at lunch.
All right. Well, it's Lucis's turn. And he got blasted by
A rock.
You got blasted by a rock, and he made a threat towards Cheddar. So he's going to go towards Cheddar, and he's just going to look at where the cat went and fire off a fireball in that direction.
Oh, shit.
Just point-ish blank right there. And let's see, where is 20 feet?
Blank? Does that mean that he catches himself in that?
Yes, he does.
Cool.
And he just goes for it, and he's like,
I mean, tieflings are resistant, but
So it's dex save for Cheddar.
And we have something to add to dex saves, or you could we have choose to succeed, right?
Saving throw made.
Yeah, hang on. Shall I roll it first?
Yeah, roll it first.
Best, please.
I was like, do I have a lucky fart, Thomas? What does this note say?
Oh, you have the lucky feet?
Yes.
I like lucky fart better.
I like
lucky fart much better.
I've accidentally farted my way out of damage. Excuse me.
Does
just take off like Superman, you know?
A point of lucky.
I'm sorry, what's happening? What is happening?
I'm wondering if 14 made the saving throw.
As do I, sir. Did 14 make it? Am I saved?
14 did not make it.
Unfortunately.
Well, we could add a d6 to it with one inspiration.
Yes.
We've got the inspiration to burn. Or you could just succeed a saving throw. Whichever one, honestly.
Do we still have the 1d4 too?
That's on a skill
or attack. Yeah.
I think you should just succeed the saving throw. Or, well, I don't know. You have the lucky feat, so you can re-roll.
Yes.
I can spend one roll to basically re-roll. I could try that because I could fail it as well.
Right.
That's true. You could pull an aiming.
Yep, I've met my dice. What do I add to this? Apparently a 7. Not an and, but a 7. Plus 7.
Hey.
Ooh, 23. Have I made it yet?
Yes,
am I
you did.
lucky?
So
I shall check that luck off. Thank you, sir.
Brilliant.
So while you're huddled behind that rock, you just get really low and crouch behind, and then you just feel this fire just erupt over your head, and that does 13 damage.
Can I have that this time around, or have we not gotten to the bottom of the lineup yet?
We have not yet. No.
My goodness.
And that's already halved?
Yes.
My God.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. 26 plus 5. So full damage is actually 31. So it's 15 damage for you.
Damn,
okay.
Sorry. Whew. Did the tiefling look like he took damage from that?
Oh yes, he did.
Excellent.
But yeah, you can see, like, if you look really closely, even though he's got red skin, it's almost slightly scaled. And so when he let out that fireball, you could see just like a slight glowing underneath the scales. And it may be why it was a little bit of more ferocious fireball than you would have seen. Just like
interesting.
And with that, he's also going to move. Let's see, where am I? Internet. There we go.
With empowered.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3. He's gonna go here behind Uthal. And yes. Okay, that is Lucis. Roscoe, you're up.
Well, now that the board is completely moved around, yeah, I'm gonna go after the only person that I can really reach. Well, No, I'm gonna go after Gnome Dude.
Mhm.
So I'm going to move and then bonus action dash.
Okay.
Yep, on this guy. And I'm just gonna make a straight attack.
Okay.
Is it at disadvantage still?
Yes.
Can I ask for the inspiration?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me roll it first just to see if I need it, I guess. Oh, no, I don't. Well, I mean, maybe.
Oh,
But I mean, if we spend the 2 inspiration, I get a nat 20 on this little
Yes.
fucker.
Yes.
We do, because I think that you would like this card that says you deal maximum damage on this attack.
yes.
I mean, probably not on this attack because I can't get sneak attack on him
Okay.
because I don't have anyone nearby. But
All
I
right.
do-
So
What level rogue are you that you can't use? You don't have blah 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 sneak attack.
I have sneak attack, but I don't have advantage on him. And
So you don't have rakish or fancy or whatever the hell.
exactly, yeah, I'm a scout, not a swashbuckler. So that is 1d6. Wow. That's 3. All right, so that's 5 points of damage on a little. No, excuse me. That's 7 points of damage on a little fucker.
7 damage. Okay. Yeah. You just claim your kill.
Excellent. So this little guy, I don't like him very much. I don't like how he ran up and was able to try and get me like that. So I come running up on him, drawing my short sword as I go, and I just like gauge where he is. I'm the oldest of 11, so I'm really used to keeping up with small, fast things. And aim, stab him right through the gut and out through the back of his shoulders.
And so you just see like, yeah, it looks like a little kid is on your blade right now.
Like
you just pull him through and he's gone.
And then just pull back out, flick it away.
Yep.
Y'all,
and he just
y'all should have
lumps
tried
up
talking
against
to
the
us.
tree.
You lot should have talked and come with us.
All right. That was Roscoe's turn. Now it's the top of the round with Laura.
So all of our things reset, reactions and shit.
Woohoo. I am going to Eldritch Blast our tiefling friend again.
All right. He's in from your vantage point, might be 3/4 cover. Which
I mean, if that's the case, I'll hit our Rocky dude. That's fine.
okay, you'll go for Uthal?
Yeah.
All right. So you'll shoot up at Uthal. Roll me 2d20s.
Oh, that is upsetting.
Plus.
I got a, oh, right, +7. So, yeah, I still don't think that does it.
13 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do we want to add anything to that 13 to try and make it hit him? Because
I'm cool with it.
I'm totally down for it. We have got the inspiration to burn.
Yep.
Yeah, let's do it. So I'm adding what to the 13? Rolling
6. 1d6.
$17?
All right, that hits.
Brilliant.
Cool. So just 1, right?
Yes. 1d10, please.
13.
13.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, so you see this bolt of energy come careening towards Uthal, and he sees it, and he's like, the rock thinks he can beat a rock. And you just see him kind of flex towards it.
No.
Very like pectoral, just aims right towards it. And you see it hit him, but it doesn't do as much damage as you thought it would.
Interesting.
I'm just gonna like, and then roll my little rocky self again. Very graceful somersaults, not at all.
So cute.
back all the way behind this rock.
All right.
Oh, I should grab me. Oh my god, I'm gonna get this down. Roll 20, I swear.
No, roll 20 is definitely a steep learning curve.
It's really cool though. I just wish that I learned faster.
All right. So that is Laura's turn. Castoria, you're up.
Yes. I'm going to come over here. Let's see. I need to find a place I can see all these 3 of them. Here. Got a little cover. Let's see. I'm going to check my... Oh, yes. All right. I'm going to come here and see as much as I can. I'm throwing something called Bane.
Yes.
First
Excellent.
level.
Bane at first level. Okay, so that is a wisdom save?
Cha.
All right, and that's a 15 or...
Yes.
15 wisdom save. Okay. Let's see. For...
Charisma saving throws.
Charisma.
Charisma, yes.
Okay, excellent. And is it reach the all 3 of them or just
all 3?
All 3. Cool. So Uthal, 15, fails it. Lucis, 15.
15.
I'm going to spend one of my inspiration to add a little bit to that.
Ooh.
And that makes it. So Lucis is not baned, and then Xana is... Wow, I am rolling hot garbage. I will re-roll Xana, see what happens.
So spend 2 of the 2 inspiration.
Yes. Still, wow. Woo. Oh, I should just be a player. I'm rolling crap as a DM.
Good.
We
All right.
started over and we're okay
So
with it.
sad.
So, let's see. Xana and Uthal are Bane, so that's a minus D4 on their
An attack or saving rolls.
attack and saving rolls. Excellent. All right. And that is concentration, right?
Let me make positive, sure. Yes.
Okay. Cool. And is that your turn?
That's, I believe, all I can do. I have to concentrate now.
Okay. Well, Uthal sees this and he's like, "Ah, you are magical, I see." And he makes his move towards you. Oh, whoops. That's a lot of clicking. Too much clicking. And he's just going to stand right here. And I believe that's 20. Yes, that is 20. And he's going to, with the chains on his forearm, swing it over his head and fling it towards you. And he's going to try and hit you with the chain. Does a 14 hit?
14, you said?
Yes.
It does. Is there anything I can do?
Oh, excuse me. I forgot about your Bane.
Yes,
So
he's
that's
got
a
it.
10.
I don't think a 10's gonna hit, is it?
No.
Nope.
No.
No, it's not. I'm going to... Oof.
Gotta spend some inspiration.
Yep. I'm going to add... I'm going to do a d6. Let's see what happens.
2. You roll 2, don't you?
Oh, wait. What was my card, Amy?
Here it says 1d10 after making a saving throw.
Saving throw. Okay.
Saving throw.
So I'm adding a d6 to my 10 for 1. Nope, that definitely doesn't hit. So he misses with that first chain, but the second chain he whips around and flings it over at you as well. Come on, boy. Nope. Wow. It's the same number. He does not hit. Okay, so that's Uthal, and he's like, "You are very slippery." All right. I like this. This is a good game. I will now go to Xana, who moves 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. And sees Cheddar over on the far side and lets off 2 arrows.
I shall be dodging anything that flies at my face.
All right. So this first one is a, let's see, 11, but plus 7, so 18.
That does indeed hit.
18. And as you saw, that first arrow she was working with was dipped in a little something, something.
Uh-oh.
So just for the arrow first is going to be 3 plus.
Does she have
4.
Bane on her?
Yes. And yes, it was 11 plus 7.
Okay.
So that is 3 plus 4, 7 damage for the first arrow.
Okay.
And then incoming, or once that hits you, you feel a pulse emanate from your body.
Wait, was that half? Can I take half of that?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's 7, so that's 3 damage.
Yep.
And then once that arrow hits you, you just feel a pulse shock through your body. And you take 18 poison damage.
And
Maker's
I
breath.
fall over.
You fall over?
Yes, indeed I do. I'm in saving throw time.
Oh dear, okay.
Oh no.
So, yeah, that was one of Xana's arrows, and the second arrow also, just because you fall down, just careens over your head and flies off into the space of air. She went a little bit rapid fire. Okay, and then Xana for her bonus action is that's what she's going to do for today. Yeah. Okay. That's Xana, and that gives me Cheddar. Make a saving throw, please.
Oof.
Oh, right away? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Roll
I
a
don't
20.
add anything.
Roll a 20.
I don't roll anything. I just this, right?
Yes, just a D20. That gasp of air makes me think it's a 1.
Yeah.
All right, so Cheddar, you take 2 death fails.
Hold on.
Okay.
We have a card for saving throw, yeah?
Can you use it? 6? No, it's not a skill check.
For an auto fail though.
16.
Oh, that's right. It's a nat 1. We can't use it on a nat 1.
Thomas.
As Sen learned in the courtroom.
Okay, so I have to put an X there and an X there.
Yes.
Woo.
You could use lucky though.
Can I use it for
Yes,
that?
you may
I thought
use
it was
lucky.
just a 20. Okay, so hang on. Let me un-X those mad things and roll that. Oh shit! I just got out of that. Roll that again. Okay, 11 Z's. So that means I make.
So that is a plus.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So Lucis
like
is
Heart
up.
attack.
Hey, y'all are 1 for 1, 1 down, 1 down. All right. So Lucis over here. Who hit him recently? Oh, he did try to blow up Cheddar. Cheddar's gone. Lucis sees over. He's going to move behind, kind of right over here-ish, and sees Cass in the open. And is going to fire. What is Cass going to? Or Lucis going to fire? Lucis is going to throw. Oh, that's new. All right. So Lucis is going to throw his hands down on the ground, and then you see this fire start to crackle in the earth, and then just a pillar of flame just erupts in a line towards Cass. Cass, I believe it is a dexterity saving throw, please.
Saving throw is that. Okay.
Oh wow. So, did anybody see who just raided?
No.
Get raided? I didn't see that. Thomas, shout it out. Who raided us?
Wizard Rex TV.
Ah, Wizard Rex TV. Thank you for the raid.
Hello, welcome.
And then a Panthorp also gifted 25 subs. That's why I couldn't find the raid because I was like, it's 100 subs. It's 100 gift subs up.
Gosh.
Oh,
25 subs.
Thank you so much. That's
nice.
Thank you.
crazy.
Thank
That's
you so
awesome.
much.
Congratulations to those who got a sub.
Yeah,
Yes,
thanks.
Exactly. So congratulations and welcome raiders. And Thomas, are you ready for hashtag chaos in the chat for the luck deck? You know, these things that almost didn't save me.
Yeah, you're gonna get yourself a Norgame's luck deck. Roll a d20, you get some cool stuff. Roll a d1, or get a 20 on a d20. It's
Get
cool
a nat
stuff.
20, you get cool things. Get a nat 1, you get shitty things.
Get a nat one
works.
and get a nat one and your DM gets cool things.
Yes.
Well, fair.
So the deck save, Cass.
23.
23, you definitely make it. So that was 12
Hurtfully.
plus 4, so that's 16 damage. So 8 damage for you. And this line of fire erupts, and you see it also hitting Uthal, but then you also see underneath the change a slight glow, and then it just kind of passes through.
Does Uthal look like he took damage from that?
He does not.
Interesting.
The chains. He's got the chains. Yikes.
It wasn't the light didn't emanate from the chains; it emanated from underneath.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm saying the chains were like, yeah.
Yes, the chains. What's underneath the chains? So that's Lucis's turn, and then he's going to tuck himself back this rock there. Cool. That goes to Roscoe.
Okay. I am going to use my movement to get over to Chetta
Mm-hmm.
and pull out my normal healing potion and use my action to give it to him.
Okay.
And
So
that's
that is a 2d4 plus 2 to Cheddar.
Do you want to roll it? Go for it.
yeah, I just did. So that's 6.
All right. So you get 6 HP. Is there anything? Let's see. That was 25 movement. Do I feel like I could reasonably hide behind this rock here?
Oh, which one? That one?
Yeah.
It's about 5 feet ish tall.
I'm 5'10", so if I crouch down a little bit, can I bonus action stealth?
Yes, you may roll me a stealth check, please.
Check. 24.
You feel pretty hidden.
I mean, neat. All right, and that's my turn.
Cool. So that takes us to the top of the round with Laura, please.
Cool. I am going to, well, first I'm going to check my range on a thing. That's important.
Well, but
Just a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to cast Toll the Dead at our
Nice.
tiefling friend.
On Lucis, go ahead.
Mhm.
That's for me to make a Constitution,
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
sorry, I don't mean to step on you there, Kelly.
No, it's fine. I am thankful for all the help.
11.
No. So
Roll
I
me
will
that
roll
2d12, please.
Them 2d12.
Nice.
How much?
19.
19. Ooh, that's some
19.
big damage. And you see this spectral bell just hang over and just go bong. But for like that bong is so light, but to Lucis, his brain just goes.
When I see him crouching down, I want to yell, "What? You don't like music? This is my favorite song."
Excellent. Laura, anything else?
Nope, I'm just going to stay behind my rock as a rock.
Cool. That takes us down to Cass.
Yeah. There was. So. Oh, crap. Oh, well, never mind. I was trying to, I found a reaction spell that I didn't use. But anyway, yeah,
Yeah, using a character that you've never seen before is always tricky.
Yeah, I didn't think this was a reaction. I thought it was something I did the next time, but it
Yeah.
says one reaction. All right. Well, anyway, let's see. I am going to. Okay, first, I need to get over to our friend here, so I'm going to move first. Right here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Second. Boom. I can still see big ugly dude.
Okay.
He thinks you're very
your
pretty,
name
too.
calling.
Yeah. So I am going to throw the chill touch. Skeletal hand,
Mm-hmm.
1d8 necrotic.
Like that guy from My Hero Academia. Punk.
Punk. Exactly.
This is the kind of guy who needs a high five.
Right?
Face.
So this one, I believe I need to roll.
Chris Pie 10.
Yes, I believe it is.
Yes, it's a ranged spell attack, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So you're aiming at Lucis?
Yes. +7. Okay. Okay, I got a 13 on that.
13 does not hit.
Do we want to add a d6 to that?
Yes.
I'm in favor.
Yep.
All right.
Roll that d6.
I got a 6.
Nice.
Yeah.
That hits. Roll your what is it? A 2D?
2d8.
2d8. Claim your kill.
But there's no way you can roll low enough.
Nope. How would you like to do this?
And
That's definitely trademarked.
Because
At this point, claim your kill, Julie.
yes.
that's not trademark.
So yes, the ghostly skeletal hand just goes on his face, and his face freezes, and he takes the damage with this hand over his face. So can he?
Yes, excellent. So as he feels this chill coming up on him, you can see underneath his scales trying to glow to fight off the chill, but then it's so overpowering on his face, it just latches on and he collapses on the ground.
Just hear from behind the rock.
Yeah, behind two different rocks.
Yeah.
It's very quiet.
One of those rocks is really excited.
And from your tongue and from the heat and the cold melting together, you can just hear
It's music.
Excellent. That's Cass. Next up is Uthal. Since you took damage from that Scorcher, can you make me a concentration saving throw, please? It's just Constitution DC 10.
Yeah, it's a con saving throw.
Yes.
Okay, that's for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, +2. Okay, so it's a D10.
Or roll a D20, please.
Yes, that's okay. Good. Then I have, let's see, con.
Ooh. All
right,
in
that's
favor of a reroll?
Yeah, reroll.
Wait, what is that?
Just want to succeed.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right, so you succeed. So even though the flames kind of just singe your arms, you're able to maintain that concentration of the Bane spell on Uthal and Xana over there. So Uthal sees his compatriot fall and he's like, "It is in the name of the game, but I will avenge you, Lucis, despite your very lack of sportsmanship." So he will go in and go 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. There we go. He's there. He's gonna go for a chain attack on Cass here. Minus the D4. So that's 7. is that a 16? That's a 16. 13 plus 8, that hit.
Yes.
All
The
right.
13 hit.
So that is 2d6. 6 damage plus 5, 11 damage. And you are also restrained.
Oof.
So this, as he swings this chain around, it comes around and just from ankle up to chest, this massive chain just coils around your body and you are locked within it.
Didn't suspect you were into that.
Hey, I am a man who is of fair play. And whatever that may mean, whatever the game, I do what I must. And with that other hand, you will actually grab a rock below and then just huck it over towards Laura over here. And that's also a minus D4.
Would you say I have 3/4 cover, by the way? Behind the rock?
Yes, you do.
Okay, thanks.
Which I don't know actually how much AC that gives.
5. It's plus 5.
Cool. So does a, let's see, 2, 11, 19 hit you?
Nope.
Not with that plus 5.
And mage armor. What?
Uh-oh.
I will use my thingamajiggy for a d6.
There it is.
Okay.
Does a 20 hit you?
No.
God damn it. Okay,
Welcome to my
rock-
pain, James. Welcome to my pain.
Shout out to my coach. Hey.
This rock comes careening towards the large rock here and just skips off the side and then rebounds off into the trees.
I want to drop my illusion and poke my head up over the other rock and just go, rude.
Alright. Do not worry, small child. You kill a small child of mine, I will kill you too.
I just want to and then duck back behind the rock.
All right. That's the end of Uthal's turn. Xana is going up next. And you just see her move towards Lucis here. And you see a very sickly green energy emanate from her fingers. And she touches Lucis. And
Gross. I hate it when the enemy has healing abilities.
let's see, where are you? So that's, and you see basically that green energy shroud Xana, but then it emanates from down and into her fingers and fills up Lucis with life. Yes. And Lucis is back, y'all. But before that, we have where you at? The Cheddar. You're up.
So am I able to pop back up?
Yes, it'll take you 15 feet of movement.
Yep, that's fine. And I am completely enraged.
Oh.
Shape change into a hybrid were-rat form. As you can see in the picture, I'm just like
it's because that picture is a mix of a were-rat and a human, because you're a tabaxi and a were-rat.
I'm just fur everywhere.
Your fur everywhere, your front teeth, while fangs kind of, like you have your two canine kind of teeth, but then you also have
the chompers, yeah.
two chompers coming down, and your tail loses all of its fur and becomes more of that rat wiggle kind of tail.
This is the stuff of nightmares.
It's the stuff of nightmares.
I'm a cat rat.
And your ears get ever slightly larger.
I don't even know what to do now. I don't even know if I can do anything because I've moved and used an action. So I think outside of, I don't even know. Am I even a rogue anymore? I don't even know.
You're still a rogue. You just have you still have some were-rat stats, and you can also do a bite attack, I do believe, and
Well, and
inflict
also-
were-ratness on other people.
And is it an action to transform into the were-rat? I thought it was a reaction thing because of what happened.
No, it says specifically that it's an action. I mean,
Oh.
my character's background says it's a reaction, but shape change is an action to polymorph. So I'm just playing by the book rules. Unless, of course, James, you want to make a thing that it's like I just wake up and I'm like, what? And then I turn
So
into
angry.
Hulks out.
I'll give it to you. You wake up and it's just like you start twitching, and then your snout just comes a little longer. You get longer whiskers. The incisors come in. The ears pop up a bit more. The tail loses all of its fur, and your fingers ever so slightly extend to be a bit more rat-like.
Racky.
And the little gnome dude is dead.
Yes.
Theoretically.
Okay. So really the only thing I could do is probably just move to about here. That's about as close or whatever I could do. Okay.
You could bonus action dash. Because rogue.
Yeah, but I want to stand next to these fools?
I mean, they're both rangy people. One's magic and one looks like an actual ranger, arcane archer or something like that.
Okay, let's dash and be like, I'm like, squeak, 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 squeak.
The cutest.
Oh my god, kill it with fire!
Squeak, 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 squeak.
Like, you could see Xana, and she's probably, like, the way she's composed, she's probably seen some shit, but then she looks at you and she's like,
That is the angriest, roguest werecat rat I've ever seen.
It's a werecrat. Excuse
Cat?
me.
Werecrat? It's like
Werecrat.
it's like the Crab
Oh,
Brothers on the
yes.
Boomafon.
Yes, oh, yes.
It's
It's
an
the
aristocratic
Boomafon.
werecat.
it was
Nice callback.
stand, move,
Ooh.
bonus action, reaction. You have your action.
Oh, I can. So I get one attack. First of all, we've been rated. Are we doing another giveaway, Thomas? Give me the thumbs up. TT2KB has just rated us for 23 raters. So thanks and welcome. I've just turned
Okay.
into a werecrat.
That is a cat mixed with a rat, if you were ever curious.
Or you know, the Crab Brothers from Zabumafon, which was my childhood.
Hey.
All right, so because I am a hybrid cat, were-rat, rogue, I could actually still attack with my sword.
Yes.
Get it.
Okay, except that I have a different attack stat now because I'm not.
Because you are were-rat, if your dexterity was less than 15, it goes up to 15. But besides that, it stays the same.
So
Just
does that mean I just roll what I usually roll, or
Yeah, same stats. Same stats.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna sort it. 7. Would a 27 hit our magic user?
20. You rolled
Yep.
a nat 20.
Yes, it
It's
would.
vengeance for death. I have a plus 1d8 for a saving throw. So I get all my roguey type things. So I don't even know how many dice to roll.
So that one would you can either roll 8d6 or 4d6 times 2.
8d6 plus 4, right?
Yes.
See what that number is.
Huh.
37 killer.
Oh, balls.
I would say, darling, are you dead yet? But unfortunately, I'll be like, squeak, 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 squeak.
Squeak.
So this, man, yeah, this blade just runs through her. I don't know why I like right shoulders. Let's do left shoulders instead. Just runs through, and you rip down, and it's like her left arm just goes, and it's just flopping there.
Is she seriously still alive?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Creepy.
Okay.
Am I out of things I can do? Can I run away now?
I think you're out of
you're done.
everything.
That is
Okay.
everything.
I want to see her run with her floppy arm.
All right, so that was Cheddar. Lucius is up. He stands up and he's like, "Thank you," and he sees this abomination in front of him, and he's like, "Damn!" And I thought I was ugly. And you see him reach into his pockets, and he pulls out 2 brass knuckles. And with his bonus action, he just taps them together, and they light up with flames. And then he takes 2 attacks on Cheddar.
I have dibs on those. When we kill him, I have dibs.
Did I already use my roguish squeak reaction?
You
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
no,
because I was dead. That's
Yeah,
right.
you were dead.
Yep.
So this comes at you. So these. Let me roll the first attack.
I'd like to dodge that, please.
20 hit you.
I'm sure it probably does. I don't. Yeah, it does.
Okay. So let's see. Where's a D6? That's not one of these. Cool. So you take 1 regular damage, but then also the flames that hit you just and then engulf your body, taking you for another 11.
What's the regular damage?
Regular damage, just 1.
No, I mean, like, what kind is it? I have
Bludgeoning.
So let's not take that. And then what's my damage?
The 1 bludgeoning is 1, and then 11 fire damage.
Okay.
Can you have that with Uncanny Dodge?
Could I? Squeak?
It's any attack, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
The
Amy's
rogue.
adorable.
What is uncanny dodge? Starting at fifth level, when an attacker hits you with an attack, you can use your action to attack. Yeah, it has it. So you take 11 damage. Or sorry, 5 damage.
Okay.
And then he's also going to hit you with that this left hand, because he's like, and then he hits you for the other one and does not hit you.
Cool.
Swings what? But you are
I'm
currently squeaking, but you are currently engulfed in flames.
So much fur.
Smells great.
All of the fur.
Let's see. That is Lucius. That goes to Roscoe now.
Excellent. Thank you. I am going to move and bonus action dash to get around to this side
Okay.
of the rangy person.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to make an attack.
All right. Go ahead.
With the short sword. I keep not being able to do my thing. Anyway. Unnatural 20 to hit.
That hits.
And because there's an ally within 5 feet, I get sneak attack.
Yes, you
Do
do.
we want to maximize that damage? I forgot about this thing.
So that would be 27 points of damage.
Okay.
Do we want to do that? Because I'm in favor.
Let's finish this.
All right. So I come in with the short sword for 27 points of damage.
All right. So this one, you just seeing that arm just hanging there, you just cleave the rest of it off. So she is now without her left arm, and she is gushing blood. Her eyes are just fading, but she's still there. looking.
Wow. I'm impressed and a little worried. Okay. That's my turn. That was movement, bonus action, and action.
All right. That takes us up to Laura.
Awesome. I'm gonna stay tucked safe behind my rock. And I am going to toll the dead on our big old guy here.
Big old guy. Okay. Toll the dead him. That is a wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what Uthal can do for his wisdom.
No whammy.
Oh. Does an 11 make it?
No.
All right. He takes his 2d12.
Yay.
Get him.
Ooh. 20.
Nice.
20 damage. Damn. So again, the bell just rings out and Uthal just Uthar is here. Uthar is here. Hooah. And that is hooah.
And I'm just gonna tuck myself a little bit more behind the rock.
All right. That is Laura's turn. That leads us into Cass.
So,
Oh, and you are restrained, but you can use a DC. Make me a strength saving throw.
all right, I will try it.
Just do it.
Do or
Yep,
do
we
not.
have card. But it says after making a saving throw. So would you like to add a 1d8 to that?
Dude,
I don't think a D8's gonna help.
Let's just do a full reroll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh God, -1. Okay.
Yay.
16. 16.
16 makes it. So you,
what-
with your snaky body, you kind of just wriggle out and then just, you feel it slack and then just shift on out. All right.
So can I move or?
You can move, but it took your action to get out. Sorry, so I should have rephrased that. You can use your action to get out, or you can use your action and still be restrained.
But all of your attacks would have disadvantage.
Yes.
Right. So I'm going to get out of that, and but then I can still move. So
You
I
can
can
still
get
move, yes.
right. So let's see. Let me see how far I can go here. I'm going over there. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
And that was my action. That was my move. He didn't do anything to me specifically, correct?
Not this time, no.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, wait, he did hit you with the chain, though, right? Yes. Could you roll me another Constitution saving throw, please?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Did it show up or?
Sorry, just a second.
No worries.
It's taking its sweet time.
Okay, do we
4.
want to add an 8 to that?
I add an 8 to that. I don't think it'll still won't make it.
Okay.
I got a 4. Wow.
Well, we could add a card and an inspo, so you get a D8 and then a D6.
Okay.
Let's try the 8 first and see what we get.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
All right.
So you
Wow.
maintain your concentration of the Bane. Excellent. Cool.
Yes.
Well, yes.
And if he did hit me, then I can also do the rebuke.
Yes, as a reaction for the chains.
Yes.
Yes.
So it says, I point my finger, and the creature that damaged you is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. The creature must make a dex throw.
Okay.
It takes 2d10 or half on a successful save. So I'm going to roll the 2d10.
All right. Does a 18 make it?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, my rolls have been just, it takes 2 more damage.
2 more damage.
So
Excellent.
that's 2 more damage.
Hey, every little bit.
Right? All right. So Uthar sees that his compatriots are surrounded. So he moves over here and he whips out his chains and he throws one at Roscoe for a, let's see, that's an 11 for 18.
18 hits.
All right. So that is 15 damage.
Okay, I'm gonna have that with.
Okay, so 7, and you are restrained. And then he'll fire. Sorry.
Nothing. Go.
And then the other chain will go for Cheddar back there.
And do they have to disadvantage to go through to? How
To
does that work?
friends, because
Yeah.
Cheddar is right behind them.
I wouldn't say disadvantage, but AC +2, half cover.
Okay.
For a 15, so that's a 23 to hit.
Wow. Yes.
Okay. So that is 14 damage.
I really hope this is all you had planned today, James.
If I'm immune to bludgeoning damage, does that mean I take any of that?
You do not, right?
Okay.
But you do get restrained.
Oh, squeak, squeak.
So both Roscoe and Cheddar are both lassoed by Uthal, who's holding the chains as so. Okay. Cool. That is Xana's turn. Xana is going to just step over,
Even if I have disadvantage, I will take the attack of opportunity.
I will bite that lady's arm off.
So with her one good arm, she drops the bow and she pulls out the arrow that she dipped, and she's just going to take a stab at Roscoe with it. I don't know what that would be, so it's definitely...
Is it like a dagger kind of?
I consider it like a dagger.
Like a dagger? Okay. And then she is baned, so that's a minus D4. 22.
Hits.
All right, so the arrow, since it doesn't really have anything, it just does 1 damage.
Okay.
But because it was dipped in the poison, it'll do 12 damage.
So 13 total.
Yes. And make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. 15.
15 makes it. You feel this shock of the poison enter your body, but then you are able to just muscle through as it kind of just seizes up on your muscles, but then flex it away.
So many muscles.
Muscles. Excellent. And then Xana just takes one look over at her brother and then looks over at you. All right, that goes up to Cheddar.
I would like to bite said armless woman.
Okay.
Hit her.
Is it disadvantaged because I'm tied up, even though my mouth is obviously still squeaking like crazy? So therefore, it's just flapping in the wind. Like,
I mean, and we could also spend 2 inspo to just cancel out the disadvantage.
It is still at disadvantage.
okay, so hang on a second. Let me just roll it and see what happens.
Well, apparently were-rats get multi-attack with bite.
Yep. And roll 20, please continue.
Come on,
Squeak,
roll
squeak.
20. Squeak, squeak, squeak.
Some crazy teeth too.
Did
It's
it
like
not
you got
show
some incisors.
Didn't work. I
canine.
didn't see it.
up?
I
Okay.
don't see it either.
I'm not
All
seeing
right.
it.
Takes it a
One more
minute.
time. There we go.
11 does not hit.
No, it does not. Should I add a 4? Is it no, right? Because that's not enough.
Reroll.
Should we add something to this to see
Maybe
if
add
it
a 6.
because I can't
Yeah.
remember. Okay. So
I
it's a
think add a d6 to that.
okay. So 1d6.
Cool.
Oh, I don't know what happened there.
You rolled a 16. There you go.
Nailed it.
16.
Oh man, we could have done that this whole time.
Just type in my own numbers.
It's like, and I win.
So a 15?
Yeah, 15.
It does not hit.
Can we
Make
do
it-
anything else?
Make
What?
your second attack. You have a multi-attack with the bite.
Okay, so let me try it again.
Okay.
Okay, so then it's D20 plus 4. See if this one works. Whew.
Oof.
And I have disadvantage. It's going to get worse than that.
Yeah.
So yeah, the chains are just so up on your neck. You're just trying to gnash at this gnome, and it's just like not reaching. Okay. That is Cheddar's turn. That
And I
goes
can't escape because I'm tethered to this person.
You used your action.
Mm-hmm.
I can't disengage or whatever. I can't.
No.
Lie away. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. How long are these chains? They are. You could move 5 feet ish, but also you'd be contending with his strength.
Yeah, that's well, let me try. Is it just a strength off?
Yes, strength off.
Would
Oh,
you
boy.
would you also risk taking attacks of opportunity though from
If
the
I-
tiefling and the gnome?
Roguish escape.
You did make a melee attack.
Is
So
it
with-
against the attacked one or?
That one I couldn't tell you. It's been a minute since I've played a swashbuckler.
Just what? Just the attacks, Thomas? What does that
I
say?
know one.
You can always throw something
one
at him and
attack.
get him to answer the question for us.
Hey,
So I rolled a nat 20 to get away from
Damn.
rock guy.
whoa!
Okay.
My card says reroll a skill or attack roll.
All right. So
Nice.
let me see if what is your strength?
That would be a +0.
+0, and Uthal is a +5, so that's only an 18. So yes, you get to move your 5 feet away from him.
Whee! Squeak, squeak.
But at that point, you just see the chains pull taut, and you can't move any further.
Squeak, squeak. Yep, that's it.
Cool. All right, it's Lucis's turn. And what Lucis is going to do is he's going to look at Xana and give a nod of respect before throwing a fireball right down in the center of all of you.
Wow.
Okay.
Dex saving throws for everybody in there. So that's Chetta, Roscoe, Xana,
16.
and
Hi guys.
16. And these are all attacker skill, attacker skill.
Nothing saving throw.
Nothing saving throw.
Well, I mean, the question is, does the 16 and the 15 make it?
Yeah.
let's see, where is his spell? The 16 makes it.
We can
Can I
add a d6.
Yes, please
Because
add
literally, you cannot roll low enough to
Roll.
not make that.
Do it.
Oh, yes, I can. Yeah.
No, because
Yeah, it meets it, so it's
16
good.
makes it.
he said the 16 makes it. So
Okay, cool. All right, I made it. Thank you.
So that's 4, 12. Ooh, this was a high one. Let's see.
I hate that.
So that's 12, 17, 23, 25, 28, 30 damage.
Halved down to 15.
Have down to 15.
Okay.
So, yes. So you just see this fireball blast in the center, and you see Xana just evaporate.
Cool.
Uthal was able to get out of the way a little bit, but he's still holding the chain. Oh, wait. You guys are restrained, so you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
Can we spend inspiration to keep what we got?
Yes.
I'm in
Yes.
favor.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes. So
Do
how many
it.
is that?
That's 4.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
So the twins are gone.
Excellent. So we're just down to chain dude.
Chains and Lucis. Lucis is still there.
Ah.
And then Lucis, he You'll stand right. Yep, let me move that. You'll move here. And he's like, if I am to die, I will die by your hands.
Squeak? Just looking around like, what in the hell did he just say to me?
Oh my god.
Let's see, that's Lucis, and then Roscoe, you're up.
Fantastic. He's within 5 feet of me. Would you guys? Okay, so
yeah.
Would you guys be open to the idea of spending the inspo to just cancel out disadvantage and just like
Yes.
stab?
Yep.
All right, let's see how this works. Damn it.
Nope.
What do we have for cards?
We can 1d4 or it's a reroll on a skill or attack. So you could re-roll it or you could add a 4.
I don't think you. I mean, I'm not confident that even a 15 would hit.
Reroll.
Tries to read James's poker face.
He's
Yeah.
good at it.
I
He's
know.
real good at that poker face.
Yep. Do we want to do the re-roll? Because I really don't want him to
Yeah.
hit me again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's try it. Let's try it. What happens?
Yay.
16?
Mm-hmm.
I believe that hits.
Cool.
Yay.
Cool.
Huzzah.
And I get sneak attack
Yes,
because he's within 5 feet of my
Mm-hmm.
ally. 40. Oh my god, 46. 21 points of damage.
Claim your kill.
Excellent.
Yay.
I'm
For the
just gonna
second time on Lucis.
I'm just gonna wiggle my arm up and out of the chains and look at the guy in the back of the head and go, "Sorry, mate, it's gonna be me," and just stab him in the brainstem.
Yep. And it just goes right through, and you can just see as he's saying that towards Cheddar, it's just like, and then he just falls to the ground in front of Cheddar's feet.
Stay dead this time.
And stay down.
All right. That takes us to the top of the order. Can you all make me perception checks, please?
Is it, and it's seeing, it's not smelling?
Seeing, yes.
Okay.
Dirty 20 for me.
Got it.
18.
Natural 20.
12. What?
Did I hear a nat 20?
No, unnatural.
Unnatural 20.
A dirty 20.
All right. So anyone above a 15, even in the heat of this battle, you look up at the octahedron, and it's about 1100 right now.
Oh my god. We're not even gonna make it into the damn tower.
It's at 1100. All right. So next up is Laura.
Yeah, I'm gonna toll the dead again.
All right.
On our one remaining fiend.
On Uthal. Let's see. Oh, wait. And we're still baned.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 15.
That's the DC.
Damn.
Yeah.
So Uthal
Bummer.
shakes it off, and he's still holding Cheddar and Roscoe, and he's like, I will come for you, child, in a moment.
Oh man, that song's finally growing on him. Ah.
Are you sure you're not a bard?
Mm.
All right. That's Laura's turn. Cass, you're up.
Speaking of Abad.
I'm going to do a Dissonant Whisper level 2.
Yes.
Rock on. Which does what again?
He must make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw with the Bane.
Yes.
That's definitely not saved.
On a failed save,
Fucker, run.
3d6 psychic damage, and uses his reaction to move as far away as speed allows.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't move into dangerous ground. So he did not save, correct?
He did not save.
All right, so I will make the roll. It's an 11.
11 damage. Thank you.
And he runs away as fast as his speed will allow.
As fast as his speed will allow. Cheddar and Roscoe, can you make me some strength saving throws?
Okay. That's
11.
14.
Yeah, let me just roll what Uthal does. Yeah, y'all are coming along with him.
That's what I figured as much.
So if you can move yourselves 30 feet, one, two,
How about you move him first, and then we'll
4,
move within
5,
like 10 feet of him or whatever.
There we go. You can be
I have one
Roscoe,
more
you were
D6.
15 feet away. Yeah, there we go, ish. And then Cheddar was a full 20 away.
Okay. I'm sorry. There's actually 2 more damage on him. I did a 3d6 instead of a 4d6 because it's a 2nd level spell.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Just imagine y'all like the tin cans that are tied to the back of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, y'all are just being pulled along for the ride with Ross or with Uthal. And then he hears
I don't know what you're saying to me.
the whispers stop and he's like, "Huh."
Oh, I thought I only had 0.
Oh,
Sorry?
I'm sorry, arguing with my coach right now.
Okay, so that is Cass, and now it's Uthal. What Uthal is going to do is he's going to do a strength against strength with Roscoe.
So it's strength v strength, not like athletics or anything?
No, just strength v strength.
Okay. That's not my favorite, but okay. Nat 20, sir!
Hey!
I also rolled a nat 20.
Oh my god, are you serious?
I was like, what do you get? Because we get 1d10 after a saving throw.
You don't get shit. Can I add that 1d10?
Do we need it?
Probably, because his strength is better than mine.
Okay, let's add it. Let's add a tenner.
So that's 30 total.
30 total. I will spend on a d6. I need to roll a 6.
And the game becomes even more like poker.
Right?
I see your nat 20 and I raise you also a nat 20.
We both rolled nat 20. That's ridiculous.
I rolled a 1. So you beat Uthal in strength for this moment. He's just like trying to tug you in. It's like, okay.
And my arm is still sticking out over the chains. I'm just like,
Like this.
Like even on this sandy ground, you're able to somehow find purchase and just dig in deep as Uthal is trying to pull you in. That ends Uthal's turn, and that takes down to Cheddar.
Okay, so I'm going to, so to escape this, I have to strength roll against him, right?
Yes.
Or against the chains. I don't know, is it worth it? As opposed to trying to bite him twice with disadvantage?
Bite him.
Okay, so I'm gonna squeak, 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 and move my little body. I'm gonna.
well, I mean, if we're restrained, our speed is 0.
Is it, or can't
Since I allowed you to move 15 feet, or you can move your 5. If you can hop 15 feet. If you can make 15, you can hit Uthal.
Okay, so like, so 15. Yeah, 15 puts me right next to his little square.
All right.
So 15 puts me right here. And then I am going to bite him twice.
All
Or
right.
actually, just roll. So that's once, but I have to do it at disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay, so at disadvantage is a 19. I did roll a nat 20. Do I still get a card for that?
I think we do, because even with advantage, we still have to take the DM card for a nat 1.
Mm-hmm.
Your movement does not provoke an attack of opportunity, which is fine. So does a 19 hit?
Yes, it does.
What are the rules for biting? I do not know. I'm gonna bite him though. So 1d4 plus 2 piercing damage, and if the target, he's not humanoid, is he?
He is.
Okay. So it's slash roll 1d4 plus 2. That would be 3 points of piercing damage for that one attack.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got to do something. He has to succeed a DC 11 con saving throw.
13.
Okay. And since I have a second attack, I'm going to, that's the first, and then disadvantage. So 22.
Dang.
Obviously.
Nice.
Wow.
All right,
And
roll
then
again.
/ roll 1d4 plus 2 for another 5 points of damage.
All right, 5 points
And
of
then-
damage, and he passed the second one.
Yep. Okay.
For Constitution.
Cool.
So yeah, you hop on over and you just jump at him and you latch on him while he's trying to tug away at Roscoe, and you just find some purchase on like his chest area and just start gnawing and just. And like it's just like a worm with cat head, just
My little toes are hanging out the little bottom.
And
very
we're
much
following in the proud tradition of Mittens being fucking absurd.
I'm a cat. I'm a werecrat.
We're crap. All right. That's down. Let's see. That was Cheddar. Roscoe, you're up.
Can I also hop?
Let's see.
I'm within 10 feet of him.
Make me a dex save to see if you can squeeze through this with the chains.
A dex save, you say?
Unless you're going for over.
I think I made that.
Yep. Hold on. Let's see what this card says. Oh my God. Are you going to allow fortuitous circumstances?
No, get that out of here.
Fine. I'll put this at the bottom.
Oh my god. Yeah, right, Kelly?
I'm still trying to reconcile how intimidating a werecrat surrounded by chains, hopping with just all teeth would look.
It's like.
That is the stuff of nightmares.
I love it.
As well, so I'm a
Very-
little
I love
sick
it.
and smell terrible.
Just like slowly.
What's the card?
Hang on, I'm sorry, I forgot. Plus 1d10 after making a skill or attack roll.
Brilliant.
Cool.
So you squeeze in there.
I like make it look graceful somehow.
Yes. Like it's almost as if that Bunga Bee training of also having to get out of places was like, oh, I'm wrapped in chains. I can get out of here. Just like
Lay down and do the worm. Like
Yes.
super stylish. Just
lays
like,
down,
I'm coming
does
for
the
you.
worm, and then somehow does a triple pirouette and lands and is ready to attack.
And it just looks dope as
Looks
hell.
beautiful to me. The sinuous.
I'm gonna make an attack. At disadvantage, because
Oh my
that's
god.
the thing. Okay. Excuse me. Do we want to add that 1d10 that we just drew?
Sure.
Question
Yeah, we
mark?
can't take with us.
Is it? Oh, so it's the 8. Okay, go ahead.
Ooh.
It does not hit,
Boo.
unfortunately.
All right.
All right, so that was Roscoe. Can I get you all to make one more perception check, please?
10.
Oh, hang on.
Perception.
Pretty sure.
Okay.
Oof. 4.
Just a second.
I win.
James, would you like a card?
I would love a card.
You just
Oh wait, no, this is. Oh, it's an unnatural one.
No, that's
okay.
yeah, it's an unnatural one. I have
Yeah,
a
those
negative
don't count.
modifier for my
Does
perception.
anybody need to succeed on the skill check? This isn't like
I got a 16.
I mean, we have at least one person who probably saw what's going on.
okay. God, I hope not. This is embarrassing.
I'm just so entranced at watching these chained up things wiggle their way to this giant stone man that I see nothing.
Well, no matter how entranced you are, what rips you from that trance is just a loud.
No.
No!
In the far tree line, the giant reptilian creature just emanate a beam that just rips through the ground, and you just see explosions happening well far away from you. But then as Cass makes a look over, you see the number drop from like 1,097 down to 1,023.
So close.
Oh,
All right.
I hope he's not competing. Oh.
Yeah.
Cause
That
and
would be so
effect. I
bad.
think we saw the cause and effect.
And that takes us to Laura at the top.
I am going to jump up on the rock and yell and cast Eldritch Blast at him twice.
Get
and
him.
just go, die, die, die.
All right, roll your attack rolls. 2d20s, please.
Oh wow.
So those both hit.
Yay. I'm like, oh, I haven't had both of them hit. Hold on now.
And 2d20, please.
Yeah.
Or
10.
2d.
2d10. Yeah. Hold on.
Die.
Well, I guess they're +4 for each of them. Right?
For each of them. Okay, so that would be
So ignore that 16. It's 14 and 6.
so 20. Okay. So you see this arc towards him, and he kind of catches it out of the back of his eye, and you just see him kind of flex off, and you will, and you see it hit again, but again it's not as much of an effect as you can. But when you see him do this, he seems very labored about it.
I'm going to stomp one foot really grumpily and then jump back down behind my rock.
You play the cutest halfling.
Okay. So that takes us down to Cass.
So first, I'm going to move over here so I can see, make sure I'm in my range. Yes. And I'm going to do a second level witch bolt.
Ooh.
Second level witch bolt. Okay.
Yes.
That is a concentration spell.
Yes. So you
Yes.
will drop the bane.
Just so as you know.
Yes.
I mean, I think it's worth it.
Yes.
Do it.
Yes, that's what I was like. That's what I thought.
It.
So, sustained arc of energy between myself and the target. And so I have to make a ranged spell attack against
Yes.
a
Go ahead.
+7.
Nice.
I rolled
That
a 20.
hits. That definitely hits. Roll me, is it 2d12?
It's 2d12.
All right, roll me that 2d12. $15 damage. Wow. So this arc of energy coalesces in your hand, and it's like, you know those Tesla coils? It's just like arcing between. It's like, and then you just flex your fingers out a bit, and it arcs out, and then latches on to Uthal, and it's like, and it's just encaging him and holding him there. Excellent. Cool. That is end of cast. It is Uthal's turn. He has all this electricity building up around him. He sees these two in front of him, and he just looks at one of the two, and he looks at Cheddar, and he just goes for a headbutt.
Where am I attached? How does he headbutt it? Like, can he just headbutt his own armpit, like thing? Is he like?
So he's like, since you're last on to here, okay, he doesn't headbutt. He sees what you're doing, and he starts to try and bite you.
Okay.
Huh. I'll just do strength, and then yeah. So that's a 22 to hit.
Ew.
It does hit.
Okay. It's a bite. So
Yeah, and I'm assuming it's piercing, so I have I'm damage immune to piercing.
That is true.
And it's non-silvered, so it's not like it's
A magical
You
attack.
see on his right tooth, he's got a little bit of.
Yeah. Nice try there, mate.
So he tries to bite down on you, and he's gnawing at you, and he's just like trying to pull you off with his arm while he's just holding the two by the chains. Okay, that's Utha. They're dead. Cheddar, you're up. You're latched on.
Nom, nom,
all
nom.
right. I think I'm gonna try that whole situation again. So hang on a second. So that's the first one. What's the worster of the two? Is a 15? Does a 15 hit? 15.
What
8.
cards do I have again?
You have a 1d10 after making a saving throw.
Okay. That hits.
Okay, and it's 1d4 plus 2. 4 plus, hang on a second, let me get there. And a plus in that. And then you have to make, for 3 points of damage, and you have to make some kind of saving throw.
Constitution.
Yes.
I will use that D10.
Okay.
So that is a 7 plus 4. So 11, or sorry, 7 plus 7. So that's 14.
Yep. So you are not turned into a were-rock or whatever.
Were-rock.
Rock.
Then I'm going to bite again.
Though.
Okay.
For is a 13 hit. So disadvantage
13
is
does not hit.
Okay.
Add a d6.
Yeah, should we?
Yeah.
So it's 23. So then does a 16 hit?
16 does hit.
Okay, so then let me do the roll 1d4 plus 2 for 4 more points. And then he's also got a save for 11.
All right. 22.
Okay, yep, he's not a were-rock.
Cool. Bottom of the order, it is Roscoe's turn.
So what do I need to do to get out of this?
A
Change
strength
situation?
saving throw.
The strength saving throw. Ugh. I hate this. All right, I'll make the
It takes
attempt.
an action to do so.
I know. I will make the attempt.
Oh, do you want to just, is this a skill check?
It's
The
not a
saving
skill
throw.
check, it's a saving.
Okay.
And I failed it.
We can
Yes.
we can inspire that too.
You want to try it again?
I'm in favor.
Yes.
Reroll.
Better. It wasn't an Amy, but
Rao don't want this.
a 10 is not going to be good enough.
All right. Yeah, that's your action.
Yeah.
Bonus action, can't do much unless you want to try and hop away.
If I hop away, I'll take an attack of opportunity, and that's no bueno.
Your movement this turn does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, but I'll just get yanked back, I feel like.
James is over there like, use it. Do it.
I do want to ask the group if we think it'd be worthwhile for me to buy a blessing. Because we've only
how much
one.
how much inspo do
Oh,
we
yeah,
have?
that's
Yeah.
right.
That's
Let's use them
so it'll be-
blessings.
It'll be 3 inspo, and I think we have like 20 something. Amy said.
Yeah, we have 21, so we'll go down to.
Yes, buy
We'll go
the
down to
blessing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and buy the blessing.
You have my blessing to buy the
Yes.
blessing.
All right. Roll
It's the
me
beginning of my turn, but
Sounds good.
Roll me a d20.
D20 certainly. It's a 9.
A 9.
9.
All right. So what you feel, it's as if it's not a force that you feel, but it feels more moisture in the air, kind of just drapes around you, and you hear a more masculine, more sturdy voice come out. Listen, I like your tenacity. How about a little assistance? And from you just feel this, with under your feet, the earth start to rumble, and then vines just start to erupt in a long line in front of you. Let's see, where is a Where's my? There we go. Oh, and I need you to see this. There we go. And it like in a 15-foot long, so 3.
Other way. I'm the one with dark hair.
3 or 15 feet wide, and then 45 feet long.
Good Lord.
Just vines erupt and just thrash into the air, knocking up both Cheddar and Uthal.
I'm really sorry.
And
What kind of blessing is this?
This is weird. Well, I don't even know what's happening anymore. Have I been disengaged from my bite to him, so I'm unstuck?
Yes, you are unstuck.
Okay.
So
Give
both
out
of
a
you need
chunk
to
of
make
him.
dexterity saving throws.
Okay. But is it at disadvantage because we're tied up?
Yes, you are at disadvantage.
2. So I'm just going to do this twice. That's a nat 20. Oops, I'm sorry, not 4. So it's a 22 and a 21.
22 and a 21. So
Yeah.
for you, for some reason, the chains kind of like, as the vines start to erupt, kind of bounce you away a little bit. So you're not actually within their area. You just gotta get pushed off to the side here.
Okay.
But Uthal, the vines just erupt and then encase him. And he will take, where's my 2d4?
Put
2 damage. How would you like these vines to kill him?
Yes. So as I hear that masculine voice in my ears, and I turn and I look at him and I watch these vines just erupt out, it's kind of like the briars around the Sleeping Beauty's tower, where it grows very fast and very sharp, and it just like the initial vine doesn't impale him because he like shifts out of the way a little bit, but then it grows a spike at just like the speed of sound practically and just cuts right through him.
Yes. Excellent. So as these vines are raging through the earth and some spikes are emanating from them, one of them catches him on the thigh, one of them catches him in the shoulder, and then he's just pierced on through all the way up until he's locked in place. And you can see his eye twitch down slowly towards Roscoe and give a nod before dying.
And as he does, I like shake myself loose of the chains.
Yep. And the chains become lax. And then you can also see them like slowly unslink from his arms and yeah. And that is Uthal is down, Lucis is down, Zan is down, Nan is down. And as you look up to the sky, you see the dodecahedron just slowly tick from 1001 to 1000. And you hear the loud voice come out and it's like, congratulations, folks. You made it. Congratulations indeed. I must say it was quite a spectacle to see you all out working your hardest to, well, enter the tower itself. And then all of a sudden the tower just like rushes into your vision as if the entire thing behind you, the scene with all 4 of them are gone. And then the tower open, or like the tower itself, just this matte black with stars twinkling inside. A door creaks open and a light pours through. And you are allowed to enter the tower. You have survived the culling. And that ends the first portion of the tower.
Wow.
Nice.
I'm going to recommend that we take a short rest before we go do that.
Going to immediately vomit because we moved too fast.
Rest.
Well, so that all took place within the hour, and that's it for us tonight, folks.
That was awesome.
That was great.
Thank you.
So are you running the next Mitten, James? Is that what I'm hearing?
Are we finishing this up at the tower?
Do this.
I was inspired by a anime that's out right now, but also I wrote it so if I ever do more Mittens, it gives me flexibility to do stuff while also containing it within a similar universe.
Another tower.
I mean, it kind of reminds me a little bit of what I understand of Sword Art Online and also the Stephen King's Dark Tower series. So
Yeah.
all sorts of stuff.
Mhm.
Excellent. Well, I hope you all enjoyed it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, James.
I hope
was
you
good.
all enjoyed it. That was my first time having a fun time behind this chair, even though it's the same chair as before, but a different chair,
Yeah.
metaphorically. You know, that's how it works. Metaphors, similes,
It's,
imagery.
it's your first time behind the DM nameplate.
Yes, which is just a
Behind
James
the
Arano here, but I don't know. For y'all, it says DM, and I guess that's the first time I had some fun. Thank you so much. Who
Thanks
won
again.
that other luck deck?
Somebody named RYUU, so Ryu 01010, as I'm assuming how to pronounce
I really hope no one has a death note out.
You 0101. Thank you so much for entering in the contest, and thank you
it. And
all.
winning.
Yeah.
Winning as well, yes. And thank you all for watching us tonight. That wraps it up for us. Let's see, tomorrow we have Chaos Agents with Tiana, Bo, Warren, Aaron, and Thomas. They'll be there. Let's see, not this Thursday, but next Thursday and the following Thursday, we're doing another 2-shot for Exalted Veils. And it's going to be me, Thomas, guy from Nord Games.
You're
Which
getting all
guy from
kinds
Nord
of
Games? Is it Andrew or Chris or?
I have no idea. I'm
It's
playing
not-
with some really cool people. Thomas
I'm
is
excited to
DMing.
watch this.
It'll be fun. So May 17th and May 14th, join us for Exalted Veils.
Mhm.
And
7th and 14th, I would imagine.
Yep, we'll keep everybody informed on that because what we're
Right.
trying to do is coincide it with their Kickstarter launch.
Oh,
So they say that they're going to launch their product in mid-May.
Cool.
that's awesome.
All right. Well, that wraps it up for us here on Quest and Chaos for this Mitten. I hope you y'all had some fun watching us be having fun
Ridiculous.
too.
Yeah.
And
So
I hope you
much.
join us tomorrow and for other shows coming up later on.
Saturday.
Saturday Call of Cthulhu
Saturday, we
with
have
me
Call
and
of
Julie
Cthulhu.
and
Hey.
Amy.
Julie and Tiana will also be playing, DM'd by our very own Ezra Denny. All right, folks,
Ezra
thank you
Benny.
so much for joining us. I hope you have a good night and a good week. And I hope we brought some enjoyment and entertainment to you in these times. Have a good night.